BBC 97.3.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Good evening.
I don't want anyone saying poo and arse on my show tonight, alright? Seriously, I don't want to have to use this dump button, but I'm prepared to... if the need arises. Well, yes, fingers crossed. It was overused incredibly last night.
It's not tempting.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, Chris. You're whispering like a big baby.
It's not tempting.
Yeah, we've actually got an action-packed show tonight. We're going to be tempting fate, finding out how to put jinxes on things, and there's a bit of paper. Talking about BMX drivers, ceiling plugs, Concorde, gaydar, G4, perms, the post office, a camera guy, contact lenses, some kids I spoke to on a bus the other day, and... oh, Chris, it's good for you. Now, if I heard that menu... I don't like these headphones. If I heard that menu, I was at home thinking, well, should I go and watch the telly, or should I, put on... you see what's on BBC London, or what's the other station they're full of idiots? Talk Sports. I would think, no, actually, Iain Lee, who I didn't used to like on the television, but on the radio is all right, has delivered a quality menu of potential topics there. I'm going to listen to that. Oh, I'll turn my phone off.
Why is Concorde on there? That was private.
Well, I'm sorry, mate. Anything, as you know, anything that we discuss before the show... oh! And letters, I've got two of the best letters. Thank you. Thank you, the same person who wrote them and put different addresses on them. Yeah, I did. Because I have the two best letters. The contents of these letters, Bill Buckley
Yes.
versus Jesus Christ. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Nectar. It's actually going to be a good show.
I know who I'd pick.
I know. Well, we'll see. Can we have a text vote on... maybe. Let's see. We'll start off the show as we normally do. 0870 90 90 973. Oh, I've muffed this up, so I'm going to cut... Oh, I've muffed it up. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Where were you yesterday?
You got a clicky phone, haven't you?
Clickety-click, yeah. Where were you?
I was at the Fairfield Halls in Croydon with my mother.
Oh, but
Watching Dennis Le Corrier from Doctor Hook.
I don't actually understand the policy. Surely, when you...
What
do
policy?
the job between Monday to Friday,
Yeah.
you can't just say, I'm not going to turn in on a certain day because I'm going to watch a flipping...
Yeah, you can. Of course you can. It's called taking a day's holiday.
You'd never be able to get away with that on the BBC.
Yeah, of course you could. Danny Baker's not on tomorrow.
No, I mean, the BBC, the only way you can get off of Monday to Friday slot is by flipping having your hand chopped off.
I tell you what, can you call us back on the phone that's not clicky, and we'll have this discussion then?
Iain!
Yeah. It's called having a day's holiday, isn't it? And I booked it shortly after Christmas, I think. No, before Christmas, probably. And do you know what? You can all get stuffed. You can all get stuffed. I've got more days coming off soon as well. Oh, yeah. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
The Iain Lee Good Evening Show is brought to you by the Chrisley Security. Chrisley Security, keeping weird nut jobs out of the LBC studio. With no association with Dragon Meat Sausage.
He turned up on the Sunday night show, did not get into the building. And that's a warning to you all, dear listener. Don't just turn up. Although, now saying that, I was thinking today, I've had two ideas, Chris. Two ideas. The first idea... OK, well, I'll save one then. But the first idea we would have to do here is we have an open day. And we say, you can turn up... We'll do it on a Friday, Helen, when Alex is in.
Saturday?
We'll do it on a Friday. We have an open day. You can turn up, and you can come in and hang out with us. Now, depending... the first come, first served. You get, 15, 20 minutes, depending on how many people turn up.
I'll be selling cakes.
Chris will be selling cakes. We'll have light refreshments. And the other idea is a blooming good idea. It's a blooming good idea. I'll save it for a couple of weeks.
Is it written down?
Yes, I'm going to write it down and send it to myself, so I have copyrighted it. It's a good idea. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Good evening!
Yes!
Yes.
What was that? OK. What's going on with this? I can't remember what all of these mean. Oh, we can have that one, yes. Go on, line 7, what have you got?
Who and arse.
There we go, good lad. OK. Let's not have too many of those, but yes. 6, you're on the wireless.
Iain?
Yes?
Do you know what the most expensive pair of gloves is?
Yes, I do.
I heard you out on television last night.
It's the astronauts' gloves, and aren't they $25 million a pair or something?
I think they were something like $40 million.
A pair, and they can... Oh, that's it, and they can only be used 25 times.
Yeah.
There we go, thank you.
Ian?
How do they do it? Yes?
Can we sing Hey Little Hen together?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, bye.
Bye. Yes. How do they do it? What's going on there? Bob, is everything all right? Okay. Well, it's Crazy Bob, Clive Ball's producer. Am I in trouble again, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What for now? Oh, God, what have I done now?
Okay. Never do it again, alright?
What? Sorry, Bob. Really sorry. What have I done?
I don't know.
He's such a weird bloke.
I don't know.
He's gone power crazy. How does Clive Ball put up with him?
I don't want to know.
Is it true that on the Sunday night Triple M show he's producing it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can't hear whispering on the radio.
oh yeah, you've got a good point, yeah.
Can't you?
No.
Shh, right, someone's feeding back, is it me?
You.
It's me.
Well, how is it me? It's Chris.
You were doing that yesterday.
Well, tell you what,
Stop
turn down the headset, you muppet.
Well, I
Anything-
can't hear you.
Oh, well then just go away, little boy. That's quite patronising, that. Go away, little boy.
I'm not a little boy.
I know, but it's patronising to do that.
They're going in the bin.
Which one are they?
The green ones.
The jalapeno...
Ooh.
They're rank, aren't they? We've got a load of free McCoys here at LBC 97.3. I don't know why, but we all went McCoy crazy, and I've had 3 packets this evening.
Courtesy of the Paul Ross Show.
Courtesy of the Paul Ross Show. Okay, I'm surprised you didn't take them and sell them on... put them in the box that we have to put things in. But those jalapeno ones are rank. Absolutely rank. Yes, line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. Steve Allen here.
Hello, Steve.
Up your bum.
Oh dear, well, someone's obviously got the message that I wanted Steve Allen to get. 0870 9090 973. Isn't it like summer? Isn't it it's the most glorious summer's day? And do you know what I spent a lot of the day doing? Cleaning a bathroom. Cleaning a bathroom. In these clothes. I smell of detergent. And
Is that why you dress like a lumberjack?
that is why it's the new look, press studs. Because I can just rip the shirt open in a second.
For what purpose?
Sexual purposes. Oh, yes. And in case my shirt was on fire, if our shirts were on fire,
Yes.
you got a T-shirt, you got to pull a burning bit of cloth over your face. Jeez, you're going to lose your good looks.
I've done that.
I bet you have. Not me. Rip this off, and then just toss it off like that, and I'll be free from flame. I'd probably have like 8% burns. You'd be like 78% burns. And no disrespect, but
You still got to get your arms out there.
it's the body bit that's on fire.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be all right.
But it'll spread to the arms.
If it were normal buttons and I had to unbutton them, press studs, spread to the arms, it's to be on the floor by that point. I don't really care. Nice shirt though, so hopefully.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're
Let's
tempting
not tempt fate.
Exactly. We're going to be tempting fate later on in the show. That's one of the themes of the show this evening is actually tempting fate. Oh, line 7. Oh no, we lost you, sweet baby James. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Good evening.
Oh yes, like in that film with Patch Adams. Yes.
On a go.
Okay. Yes, okie dokie. We could have got lost in the time warp there forever.
Yeah, where, guys?
Yes, line 9.
Hello?
Yes, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, this is Ian the Glazer.
Ian the Geyser.
Yeah, Ian the Glazer. I've got a jingle for you.
Okay, we'll turn your radio off and let's have a listen.
Turn the radio off. Yeah, can I play your little jingle, Ian?
Yes, of course you can.
All right, I'll put it on for you. Is it playing?
It's Lamar.
You know that?
Is that Lamar?
You said it.
Is it Lamar?
You know that? Is that Lamar? You said it. Is it Lamar?
Oh, God almighty. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
On Ian Lee's great show on LBC 97.3, I heard dragon meat sausage proclaiming on the radio. radio. Here's Dragon Meat Sausage Words.
Yes. 0870 90 90 973. We'll have more of that, unfortunately, after this. Give it to me, Joycey. 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 Give it to me, Joycey.
I'll give it to you then.
Good evening.
Yeah, so what? Yes, the idea of an open day at LBC is definitely a serious one to anyone who's interested, and we will arrange it and discuss it and plan it for some point in the future. Thank you. 0870 9090 973. Genuinely, for the first time since 2005, actually have a lot of things to talk about on this show. But before we do that, we like to mess around and say, line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello, is that my friend? My name is Baba Tunde.
Yes.
I'm looking for my wife.
Right.
And somebody said that you took my wife from me.
Is your wife called Body Punk?
No.
No.
Oh, my wife has got shopping bags at Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yes.
And you are having an affair with her. I am not very happy.
Is there a metronome in the background there?
Sorry?
Are you a musical teacher, piano teacher?
Do not play games with me. I'm not very happy with you. Is your name Iain Lee?
Oh, stop now. Yes, it is. And just to say, your wife wants me because I am bigger, I am better, and I am more satisfying than you, little boy.
Listen.
Yeah, that's it. You go home and cry like a big baby. Yes, you're homophobe.
Hello there. I just thought I was looking through some of my old polo videos, which I've never watched for months.
Oh, you haven't watched them for months?
Yes. Because I thought it's my idea of housework to actually watch some of my videos.
So your idea of tidying up is to watch some old videos?
Yes, read my newspaper.
At the third stroke, it will be 8:07.
Yes.
Yeah, I came across you on Mastermind.
Yes.
Well, now I understand why you always plug in Mike Mendoza.
Yes.
That way you never forget the answer to a question.
The answer to one of the questions about the monkeys was Mendoza. Can you believe that?
Now I understand why you always mention it. That way you can never forget that.
Exactly. I can never forget that he was I think he was a mentalist in an episode of The Monkeys. Getting a little bit of a headache. We got some compasses that were sent to us by Transport for London. And Chris and I were playing the Where's North game with Helen, where we're going, Helen, where's North? She pointed, she got it completely wrong. Or maybe she got it right, because it turns out these compasses are rubbish.
Which way is north now?
Well, now north is that way now.
My north is that way.
But that's just so rubbish.
Maybe it's this little metal thing, the key.
Oh, hang on. Now I've moved it. North is that way now.
Oh, my north's gone that way.
Unbelievable. Yes, line 6. Jesus. Yes, line 6.
Steve, right in the afternoon. It's me from Pearly, Mr. Angry.
Oh, hello, Mr. Angry.
Hello, Mr. Right, how are you?
I'm fine. What's made you angry this week?
Everything makes me angry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
G4 splitting up, does that make you angry?
I couldn't care less about G4.
Oh, okay. It doesn't. We're going to be doing a G4 special later on. Chris, have you sorted out that G4 music we can play?
What?
Go and do it now. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, you.
It's the Tallulah impersonator.
When I get naked, I play beach volleyball.
Wow. Tallulah... I was listening to Clive last night on the way home. Tallulah phoned him up. A lot of people who used to phone this show, Tallulah, that fat lady Lynn from Forest Gate, all phone up. Don't phone me up anymore. I'm old news. I'm yesterday's papers. Who wants yesterday's papers? Nobody.
Reading yesterday's news.
Oh, he's that homeless fella, isn't he? The streets of London. How can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Hate that song. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, I'm on the wireless.
You're not now. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hey, little hen. When will you lay me an egg for my tea?
Oh, bless him, he had a stammer. But he did still good effort. 5, you're on the wireless.
Is that travel bloke Joyce there?
No, Joyce isn't here. He's off having a well-earned pizza.
Oh, well, I want to tear him apart. I've been stuck in traffic for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Mentioned it once,
Yeah.
and, it's not on.
It's his fault as well.
It is. No, seriously, I had to support Ross because I like the LBC travel.
Yes.
you know?
Well, if you go over to our sister station, LBC 1152, they do the travel like every 3 seconds or something. I don't know. I've never. I was on 1152 yesterday.
I can't do medium wave because I've set this audio up in the car, music and FM,
Yes.
and it's too bassy otherwise, and I have to adjust all the space.
Yes, I was getting bored. I was on 1152 yesterday talking about the Beckhams. I don't know anything about the Beckhams.
Why couldn't you come on LBC 97.3?
I was in love with a beautiful woman, and it was hard. Yeah.
What's wrong, Hannah?
Your mic is always... Right.
Can you... Yeah, your mic is always, so can you...
Bit low.
Whose is? His is?
His.
Yeah.
Can you just say something? What did you have for breakfast?
Don't get all mardy with her. She's trying to boost you up, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm trying to make you sound better, you idiot.
Instead of sounding like some sort of sex offender.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
Yes.
Thank you.
What did I have for breakfast?
Well, that'll do.
I had...
I don't want to know.
Okay, lovely. That's good. I don't actually want... Well, hey, if you want to guess what Chris had for breakfast, 0870 90 90 90. Yes, line 4.
Good evening, this is Pitcherfield with baseball news. In last night's action, it was the Mets sweeping the Cardinals 10-0. The Tigers held on against Toronto 10-9, and it was Bob's Cubs over Cincinnati 4-1. Tonight it's Detroit against Toronto, and the Yankees against Tampa Bay. Have a good Easter. More news Sunday night. Pass it on.
It's the first day of summer today, ladies and gentlemen. The first day of summer is officially here. Isn't it fantastic? I was cleaning bathrooms. And watching the end of Crime Watch. Good Crime Watch. Good Crime Watch.
Was it your own bathroom?
That would be saying. I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Toilet seat fell off, though. Toilet seat. I've only had... The whole bathroom, the new bathroom is falling apart. The leak has been fixed, yes. But there is a crack appearing, once again, in the sealant in the shower. And then the loo seat fell off, and I cannot work out... I can get it back on, but I can't work out how it's supposed to stay there.
Did it fall off at the time?
Mid-dump. No, it's the flappy... I don't know, it's the lid of the seat.
Oh, you don't need that.
Well, you do need it, mate, because it's not good to not have it. It means because the flush isn't powerful enough to flush away my faeces. So you have to cover that with paper, and it takes a good 3 or 4 flushes to do that. So you want a lid.
Is your flush powerful enough that it actually splashes out a little bit?
No, it's not that. It's really weak flush. Any plumbers listening, welcome. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
I forgot your name. I'm so excited. I didn't think you'll answer me. Your show is okay.
It is okay, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
it
okay.
makes me laugh. It's Cruz. The first time I called you, I have to tell you, it makes me laugh. It really does. And I like when you have... I'm going out of...
is this funny?
There's only one thing,
Yes,
Iain.
yes.
Only one thing. Don't mention the name of Jesus in vain. It's a sin. It's a sin.
I'm not mentioning Jesus in vain. I'm just saying I have 2 letters, I think from the same person, that talks about Bill Buckley, who's... have you heard of Bill Buckley?
No, I don't.
He's LBC's black presenter.
I don't watch television.
No, he hasn't been on it for years, like me. And Jesus Christ. So I wasn't saying it in vain. I was teasing Jesus Christ as he's coming up later on in the show. So it's not saying it in vain. There's no vainity in it. It's a tease. I'm throwing forward to Jesus. And now it's over to Jesus in the studio. Jesus!
Because I hear
Thanks, Iain.
many times when people are really... well, when you want, sometimes you say, oh, bless you.
Yes.
I find it that beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're going to bless people, you have to... did you say you're going to have something to do with Jesus later on?
Yes, Jesus is coming. I will be talking about Jesus later on in the show and comparing him to Bill Buckley as we decide who's best, Jesus or Bill.
Is it going to be very nasty?
No, it's going to be very, very loving.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
I did like the show when you invited these musicians.
The Fishes?
The musicians last week.
Oh, the Bare Naked Ladies?
Yeah.
They were good, weren't they?
Oh, yes, that was a really good show.
They're devil worshippers.
Yes.
Okay.
You should invite more musicians.
More devil worshippers onto the show. Thank you very much for that. 0870 90 90 973. Oh, I want to talk to you about how we do these ads.
This Easter, give your... Good evening.
We've had an email. Chris sounds drunk. Sweet Lord. Let's take one more before the news. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Oh, I've lost reception there.
Okay, well, you hadn't. Let's, yes. Oh, let's squeeze one more in. Go on, line 7. You got 10 seconds. Excellent. Always works well, that, doesn't it? Okay, stop calling in now for Triple M. 0870 9090 973. If you call in now, you'll speak to Chris, and he'll call you back, and we'll speak to you after the news.
Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 9090 973.
Okay, so Taylor's 12, and he sent me an email saying, can you please read out your email address? Wow. Okay, 0870 9090 973. Lots of stuff on the show today. We're all sad of G4 splitting up, aren't we? Yes, no. G4 split up. Helen didn't know. Sorry. Should have broken the news to you.
They're the operas.
Oh,
so go on, Chris, play one of their songs.
I haven't got it.
Oh, mate, you knew it was going to be a G4 special. And,
oh, they do that one. What's that one?
Mama just killed a man. Boom, 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 boom. Like that.
Yeah.
They do opera style.
That's the one.
Boom, 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 boom. Put a gun against his head. Boom, boom. Pull my trigger, now he's dead. Boom, boom.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Let him go, let him go. Which one of you just did that Mamma Mia? I didn't recognise the voice.
It's me.
It was you, was it?
It's good,
Didn't recognise the voice.
It's
Didn't
good
know
voice.
it could have been either of you. So Helen's a little bit more sensible than that. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. We'll do the letters about Christ and Buckley a little bit later on. They're a real treat. They really made my day. Really made my day when I opened those up. Meanwhile, it's James in Watford, of all places.
Ian, good evening. How you doing?
James, I'm very good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Your thing about the eating rank McCoys, I had to tell you about the best flavour McCoys out.
Yeah.
And they are a fillet steak, peppered fillet steak. They're specials, and they are absolutely fantastic.
Chris, could you go downstairs, get a packet of the fillet steak peppered specials? Have you got them? He's got them in his bag, he's nicked them. Well, obviously we can't mention McCoys too often because we'll get down for product placements, but...
we can't mention McCoys too often, of course.
The ones we had earlier, the, like, jalapeno...
Oh,
they were
rank.
just rankage. Absolute awful.
I'll tell you what, these fillet steak pep ones are so good.
Yeah.
I went to our local pub and ordered a special box, then to get a box in of those specially and get rid of the other rubbish ones they normally do.
Can you... Chris, have you got them?
Well, these are called flame grilled steak.
No,
It's different.
they're okay, but they're nothing compared to the specials.
Go downstairs,
They're
get the fillet steak specials.
Yes.
Cup of tea, Helen?
What?
Two cups of tea.
It's only 7:36.
Well, but you're going to be downstairs, so you'll be fine.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Can you do that? Go into a pub and say, order a box of these for me?
Absolutely, why not? Just say, look, hey, I'm a regular here. I spend thousands of pounds over the years on crisps. Can you order me in a box of this flavour?
Do you know what?
So far they failed.
I haven't been into a pub for ages. I went into a pub a few weeks ago just to pop in, because there's this big old pub in Muswell Hill that used to be a church, and just to pop in to have a look at it. And then we left, like, about 20 seconds later, but I haven't been to a pub for a long, long time.
Oh, yeah. You want to try the Amber Inns pubs? They're excellent.
The Amber...
Sorry, I'm product mentioning.
Oh, who cares? We're not the blooming BBC, for God's sakes. The Amber Inns?
Ember Inns. E-M-B-E-R.
OK, what's so special about them? Do they have strippers?
No, not really. Just say they buy pubs which were kind of never quite made it, and they turn them into really quite nice pubs.
You don't get strippers in pubs anymore, do you? And I've never seen a stripper in a pub, but I remember there used to be a pub. Was it the Windsor Castle on? Was it the Harrow Road around that way that used to have strippers all the time?
The last time I saw a stripper in the pub, I was DJing, which must have been about 20 years ago.
Wow. It's a
And
dying
that was the Manor House.
What, in Manor House?
Yes, the Manor House.
That's closed down now. That's like a cost cutters or something.
Oh, I haven't been there for years.
I'd never went in there. It used to be a bit of a rough pub, didn't it?
Oh, well, yeah, well, rough dive. I just had to play the music while they did their usual routine.
That was a massive pub. That was like this. Well, it was huge.
It was. It's a colossal pub, one of those old traditional.
Apparently, I used to live in Endymion Road, which is kind of a bit down on the other side of Finsbury Park. And if you come out of Endymion Road, go towards Green Lanes, then cross over, and one of those establishments along that bit of road, I think it's a cafe or something, downstairs, they have, I know it's half term, so we'll be delicate, full-on, fetish, kinky, swingers clubs.
Underneath the cafe.
Underneath the cafe, because a friend of mine wanted to go and have a drink in there, and there was like a bouncer, and he said, "We might just pop in. We just want to have a couple of quick beers, and we'll be off." No, sir. And they're obviously quite straight. No, sir. He said, "Well, I just want to get a beer. Literally going to be half an hour. I just want a quick beer." And then I'm going, "No, sir. You don't want to go in there. There's perverts in there." And I've since researched it on the internet, as one does, and it's quite a famous fetish venue.
Oh, really? Okay. Imagine going in for your sausage sandwich and you accidentally go into the wrong door.
Well, you'd be in terrible trouble. Hang on a second. Line 11, you're on the wireless.
Oh, it's Chris.
Oh, hello, Chris. What do you want? Are you phoning up to talk about swingers clubs?
No. But can you tell Helen that there's no tea? Does she want Red Bush? I've got one. Oh, hang on. Paul Sylvester's found one.
Sylvester's got one. Is he talking about tea, or is he talking about something else? You know what he's like.
Chris?
He's just handed me something else.
Ooh.
Chris?
Yes?
If you go in Natalie's drawers...
Yes?
You'll find one there.
Whose drawers?
Natalie's.
Oh, no, normal tea, but I've just got one from Paul Sylvester.
Don't bring that rhubarb shit up, please.
Oh, bring it up for me, boy.
All right, go.
What was that? Idiot. It's all very in today, by the way. If you just tuned in for the first time, because the weather's so nice and you're thinking, hey, let's not go out in the evening and sit in a pub garden drinking Pimm's and, lovely St Clement's, and let's stay indoors with the curtains drawn, listen to some idiot banging on about nothing, then you won't have understood the last 3 minutes at all. It's very, very in, and it's far too complicated for me to explain under these conditions.
Bizarre.
So we didn't ask him if he'd found those crisps.
I tell you what, if he finds that they are fantastic, once you've had them, you'll be converted, I can assure you.
James, thank you for that.
All right, all the best.
Bye-bye, good lad. I meant to ask him, are crisps good for you? I reckon they must be good for you because they're potato. Potato is a vegetable. So I reckon 3 packets of crisps, what I done had, 2.5, because one of them was that rank packet and I threw them away. 2.5 packets of crisps must equate to, at least 6 portions of fruit and vegetables a day. It's something like that. It's got to be something like that. I hope we get more calls than what we've had so far, because we're going to be screwed. I heard Clive struggling a bit last night, and it's because it's nice weather. It's half term. It's Easter, and there's what day is it today? Thursday. It's Coronation Street. We've not even reached the dead hour yet, so we'll just take our time and take these. Oh no, hang on a minute. Right. How do I call? Oh, he's gone. Richard.
Hello. Well, I've got a confession for you.
Okay, mate.
Just before that, just a couple of things.
Yes,
you were talking about letting, some way of letting people in.
Oh, hang on a minute. I've forgotten how hang on. I've got to make a call so that it's. Oh, some calls are coming in now, and Chris, the producer, is downstairs. Richard, and there is a way that I've learned. Oh, we've lost one already. To get their numbers to stay on the screen so that we can call them back. And I can't think what it is. So hang on, if your phone number's 0796, there's loads of phone calls coming in now. Right, hang on a second. Richard, bear with me.
Yep.
Joe?
Hello?
I can't remember. Listen, if I cut you off, can you call back in about 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, of course you can.
But stay there, because I'm going to try and... oh, balls. OK, that's not it. Hang on a minute.
Go on. You'll get it in the end.
Hang on a minute. It's one of these options. Where's options? I don't know where that is, though. Where's options? To the right. Options.
To the left.
Oh, balls. Hang on a minute. No, I've knackered this. This is knackered. Call details. Options.
It's there somewhere.
Mark for callback. How do I close that box now? This is so in. Oh, you're back?
Yeah.
Can you call Joe back?
Yeah. What have you done?
I don't know. That doesn't do it.
Once you've done it once, you'll do it a million times. It'll be easy, won't it?
Well, you're not going to be able to see which cause.
Well, you need to get rid of it then. Hang on a minute, Joe. Be with you in a minute. Good lads.
No chicken curries.
I don't know.
Oh, Joe.
Go on.
He just touched my leg.
I don't know what you've done.
There we go. Done it. Right. Call Joe back. Right. Goodbye, Joe.
See ya.
Yeah. And all those people. Richard, I do apologise.
That's all right. It's nice to hear the
no
inner workings of LBC.
Chris, are you an idiot? Are you an actual idiot? He said get special steak. You've got sizzling chili beef.
That's all I can find.
Oh, you're such an idiot.
First time he's got the wrong crisp.
He's got the wrong blooming crisp.
It's not... I'm not an idiot if they're missing.
They're nice, though.
Yeah.
Richard, I bit my fingernail. So I was very late for this gig last night. And I was driving around Croydon. I couldn't find where to park. And I've got really long fingernails at the moment. I need to cut them. But out of anxiety, I bit my thumbnail, and I bit it too short. So putting that in a packet of crisps, it's like...
I must sting that.
It's like weeing on a cut, basically. Anyway, oh, Jesus.
Nearly time for the travel now, isn't it?
It is nearly, but we can... you can make your first point.
Okay, well, remember you almost had a meeting in a pub next door to LBC just before Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And, that got cancelled at the last minute due to circumstances beyond your control.
Which, oh, yeah. No, I don't... did it?
Well, everybody got an email.
Oh, yes, the drinks night, yes.
You said sort of in the summer we could all, as a sort of replacement, we could all have have
a picnic in Hyde Park?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
It's going to happen.
It is, yeah.
It's going to happen. That and the open day where we just say on air, today is the open day. You can all come to LBC Towers and we'll try and get as many of you in as we can. We're going to do it.
Well, I'm up for that, if you ever get around to it.
What are you saying? I'm full of it? Richard, stay there.
No.
We will get round to it, I promise, and we'll get round to your confession after this. Smooth though, Joyce. You see what I did there?
Yeah, I like it.
Segued.
That's a big word.
Thank you. I don't know how to spell segue. I think I've seen it written down.
Yeah.
And it isn't... It looked so different to how I imagined it. I didn't know it was the word segue. If someone
I think there's a U in there somewhere that I was expecting.
No, there's not.
Yeah.
Because I'd expect it to be Segueway. But that's probably Segway.
I'm going to look it up after this.
You look it up?
Yeah, I'm going to.
But not like you'll be here after 8 o'clock anyway.
No, that's true.
Okay.
Right, delays.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Alan's getting bored talking now. He wants to do it and go home.
I'm getting bored.
All right, hurry up.
Delays to the Easter town because of a fire in the...
So don't you meditate then, Chris?
No, it's a load of rubbish.
Loser.
Why is it... Helen, was the answer to the question... Do you?
Well, I've just started to become interested in it, and to be honest, I don't really know what it means yet.
No.
But I do a little visualisation or just little things, yeah.
No, it's like... What it does for me, Chris, anyway, when I do it properly, just bring a little bit of... Because, I'm anxious about everything, I'm always worried about everything, and I'm fueled by anxiety. I'm worrying because the toilet seat has come off.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm worried about that and the consequences that's going to have on my life. And just meditating a few minutes in the morning just kind of just centres me, gives me a little bit of peace, a little bit of stillness.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Just trying to think about nothing.
For how long?
Only like a few minutes.
Don't you feel stupid?
Well, no, why would I feel stupid? Well, it's not as if people are watching me.
Wouldn't you rather, watch a bit of telly?
Yeah, I would rather watch a bit of telly, yes. But I don't. That's the thing, you see. I would rather do that, but I don't.
See, when I watch, this morning, it distracts me from all the problems of the world.
Eamon Holmes is doing This Morning this week.
He's good.
Oh, he's so fat.
Yeah, but he's good.
Not yet. You're right. That's not to say that fat people aren't good, because he's good. But he certainly ate all of the pies, and then went back and made a few more himself.
And ate them.
And then he ate the bowl and the kitchen. Sorry, Richard. Yes, right. Okay.
One quick little thing before.
Do you meditate, Richard?
Pardon?
Do you meditate?
Meditate. Ooh, when would meditate during Triple M usually?
It's a very zen experience. This Sunday, we're pleased to announce we have a special guest producer live in the studio.
Crazy Bob.
Crazy Bob is going to be in the studio Sunday night, 10 till 1.
I've never spoken to Crazy Bob.
Do you know what? I have to contractually, as he's now quite high up in management. He's a nice fellow, and it'll be good. It'll be a laugh. And if it goes well, we won't need Chris back. Right, so don't worry, Chris. It's fine. Anyway, Richard, yes, go on.
Remember, I think about a month ago, you said, or Chris said, that you're going to put some really old podcasts from 2005.
Has he not done it yet?
No.
He said he was going to do it that day, didn't he?
Yeah.
Chris, your response, please. Again, this is all very in today, but I don't care.
Yeah, still working on it.
What do you mean still working on it? You have them because you showed me the CD. All you can do is upload it,
Are all the old shows available?
And
then what?
Then do it to the thing. Are all my old shows available? Or all the old LBC?
Oh, all your old shows before 2006.
Well, I don't know. I don't think they are they? I know you've got some on disc. I don't know how the others would have been stored. I don't know.
I've got a lot.
Hey, I tell you what I found today, Richard, which I daren't listen to. And I might send it to someone so they can put it on an internet somewhere. I don't know. But my old show when I used to be at another radio station.
Which one? XFM?
Yes.
Verizon?
Yes. From the first time, before I got sacked the first time.
Oh, right.
I found the tapes as I was clearing up the flat, and I thought... And for a while, for a week, I did the breakfast show there. For a week. And I found those tapes, and I thought, well, shall I... No. And I found a show that I did on Radio 6 with Alex Lowe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Richard, yes, right, go on. Get your confessions. You've been on the phone for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I couldn't... I mean, basically my confession is I bought a ticket to go to see Steve Allen on the 30th of November.
You're in row A, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. You're very perceptive.
Very deceptive.
Must be the psychic.
It's the psychic phenomenon. Well, there's not a confession. I'm sure you'll have a marvellous, marvellous time. I've seen a model of the set of Steve Allen's show, and boy oh boy, it looks good.
Oh, right. Is that... Is that for the one he's doing in November?
It's 2 settees.
Oh, right.
It's 2 settees.
And a lamp.
And a lamp. And at the moment, 2 aliens and a massive picture of James O'Brien. But I think that's just down to vandalism of the actual stage design.
And a big gorilla.
There may be a big gorilla there.
I presume you must be aware, then, of the fracas potentially in row C.
There's a fracas, is there? Why is that?
Well, when the tickets went out on... when they started going out on sale,
yes,
everybody was trying to press refresh on the Fairfield Hall's website.
Of course.
And then suddenly when they came available, all the usual suspects started buying them in bulk.
Oh, yes.
And then the next day I sort of come along, just, let's casually have a look at what's available. And, one of the front seats is still there.
Yeah.
So everybody was really jealous that I managed to get a prime seat. But, those people who really wanted it.
Well, let's just hope, and I'm tempting fate here, let's just hope Steve Allen doesn't get assassinated that night by a lunatic in the audience. Let's just hope that doesn't happen.
My main question is, maybe you might want to throw it out to the audience, is what's
the point of Steve
What can I actually do, on the night? I mean, can I wear something that's particularly... I was thinking of wearing a knife. I Fear Iain Lee T-shirt, for example.
Oh, do you know what? We've probably got some... I've probably got some Iain Lee T-shirts around somewhere.
Oh, right.
If you want one. Don't sound that...
That sounds cool.
Give me a call later in the week. Give me a call next week, actually.
Yeah.
And because I found a load of old tut in my flat again. Richard, I've got to go.
Okay, cheers.
Yeah, I found some T-shirts that we had made up ages ago. And Everyone Needs a Bit of Wisdom hat. Do you remember them? Chuck that away. What we're talking about there is Steve Allen, who does a show, I think it's on Sundays, I don't really listen to the fella, on LBC 97.3, and he's doing a show somewhere at some point in the year, isn't it?
Good evening.
I'm all clarty from crisps. James!
Hello!
Hello, James.
Oh, good, I'm finally on. Hello.
All right, calm down.
I just wanted to quickly ask a question about LHVs to put it out on the airwaves there, because I can't get an answer from anybody. Maybe I can get an answer from here.
What's an LHV?
An LHV is a longer, heavier vehicle.
All right.
There was a proposition by the Department for Transport, who make rubbish compasses.
Rubbish compasses. North is
They also
behind
make
me
rubbish
now.
decisions because the proposals for LHVs were rejected.
North is that way now.
And I can't figure out any logical reason for it. All the reasons that I've found out about it are completely rubbish.
James, I don't know what you're talking about. Calm down. Let's work through this together.
I'm calm.
What's an LHV?
An LHV is a big version of an HGV.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
You know what an HGV is?
No.
A truck.
Okay. So it's a really big truck. It's a monster truck.
It's, a truck with 2 trailers.
So it's a monster truck, and you're upset about what about them?
Well, the fact that the Department for Transport seems to have rejected the proposed trials.
What?
For no good reason, really. Where other European countries have adopted
Jesus, this guy... What trials? Why are monster trucks on trial?
Oh, you're making it sound like a courtroom. There were.
You've introduced the word trial. I don't know what you're talking about, James. You're speaking as though I'd come with some knowledge
They
here.
were viable on UK roads.
You can't drive a monster truck on a UK. Have you seen a monster truck? Their wheels are the size of a house.
No, not a monster truck.
You said they were monster trucks.
You said they were monster trucks.
You didn't correct me, James.
An LHV is a truck that is up to 25.25 metres long.
Do you know what? I've got James. I've got a really sore thumb from biting my nail and then putting it in a crisp packet. Really sore.
Well, stop doing that then.
Well, that's a good point. Yes, I will. Right. So you want to get a monster truck for your wife, but the government said what?
No. I'd like to get an answer why the trials why the proposition was rejected for...
Who cares? James, who cares?
I do.
Why?
It's my job.
What, to drive monster trucks?
No, to drive trucks. Not monster trucks.
But why would you want to drive a bigger truck? Because you have a tiny, tiny penis?
No, because it's more efficient. I can do my job better.
More dangerous? You can kill more people?
No, I'm a professional. I don't kill anyone.
Well, unless you're a professional hitman, and then if you didn't kill anyone, you'd be very, very poor.
I'm a professional truck driver. I don't kill anyone.
OK, James. So, not a clue what he was banging on about, and not really a topic of conversation I want to pursue, because it's very, very dull. Oh, Joe!
Hey, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 9 till... Right, sorry, up 2:30. Yeah, turn it over 2:30 to 12 o'clock. Oh, lovely. 3 hours, right? Oh, lovely. You're getting something a lot.
Joe? Joe?
Yeah.
Joe?
Hello?
What are you listening to at 2 o'clock?
At 2 o'clock?
Oh, we'll find out hopefully after the news.
LBC 97.3.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
The Dead Hour. There are hardly any calls because it's the Dead Hour.
That's right, London. No one's listening between 8 and 9. They're all out boozing, watching television, bringing their kids to bed, having dinner.
Or what a time it was getting those clips then.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Those clips are excellent, and no one's going to hear them. So, I've got a bit of a headache. Dun, 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 dun. So, if you want to give us a call now... Where's my tablets? Oh, there we go. What's that? I don't know what that pill is, but it's got to be good for you, isn't it? So, 0870, yes, hardcore. You know the score. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. Now, before the break, we were eavesdropping on Joe in Woodford, who was talking about listening to something at 2 o'clock. Let's find out what it was he was banging on about. Joe?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, Ian, all right, mate?
What were you listening to at 2 o'clock?
No, we was actually talking about the Masters golf that's on this evening.
God,
I know you don't like sport, but it's not nothing to do with that. I was just talking about my friend, Evie's into golf and all the rest of it. Listen, can I ask you a question?
Only if you can answer my question. Which way's north?
North.
Okay. Joe, turn your radio off, you muppet.
Right, it's off.
Okay, right. Right, what do you want?
Right, basically what it is I'm trying to get into doing jingles.
Oh, yeah, you're trying to get into it as a career?
Yeah, kind of. Now, I did phone you up earlier and just play a jingle over my phone, which I should have done, really. I should have done it the straight way.
Yeah, it was good, though. Lamar, was it?
No, it was me. That was me doing
right, yeah.
my voice. Now, I've been told several times that I've got a half-decent voice, but I don't know how to go about it.
Hey, man, how you doing? Good. You all right, brother? Good lad, good lad. Hey, isn't the weather? Sunshine? Is it too hot for you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's going to get hotter. Hotter.
Oh. No, it's good.
Okay. Don't get arsey. Sorry, Joe, he's in a bit of a mood tonight. Yes.
That's all right, mate.
Right, so go on.
Yeah, so basically I'm trying to get into doing jingles as a career.
Okay.
Yeah? I want to get out of this horrible bloody job I've got at the moment.
Yes.
which is driving me mad.
Whoa, no, let's have a look. What are you looking at? Come here. You're looking at the... What is this? Oh, let's... Look, he's looking at... I've not read this one. I'll keep this. I'll keep that one. Sorry, there we go. You can have... He's looking at page 3 of The Star, Joe.
Oh, that's boring.
Heavenly Emily is a real sweetie. She loves chomping on chocks. The 21-year-old beauty from Hendon, North London, is hoping to get a whole clutch of tasty Easter eggs at the weekend. But she vows to hit the gym afterwards to burn off those calories.
I know her.
No, you don't.
No, you're right. Actually, I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, right, so you want to... Oh, on the front page of The Star, it's her again. It's Sarah from Girls Aloud.
Ah, leave me alone.
She chatted me up once, and I was going out with someone at the time.
No way.
Cheers, man, thank you. This girl, she asked me out. And I said, no. I'll file this one. You just want to sit back, put this one, go off to the... Yeah, she was flirting with me and chatting me up, and I was seeing someone at the time, and so I sort of kind of rebuffed her. Instead of rebuffing her.
Oh, my God.
And boy, do I live to regret that every single day.
I bet you do.
Every single day.
Yeah, I bet.
Anyway, right, so... What's the point of this call?
The point of this call is I need to know which direction to go in.
Oh, OK, north.
Yeah, that's no good, is it?
Because we don't know which way north is, do we?
It's near east and near west.
It's near east and it's near west, OK. You'd be great if we got lost in the jungle.
Yeah.
I don't know what to suggest. Send in some stuff, but we can't... I'm not going to give you any money for it.
No, that's cool. That's all right.
But
Everyone's got to start somewhere, haven't they?
We'll play them, but then we... Hang on, to be honest...
Yeah.
We play stuff like this. Oh, hang on.
Christmas Crouchend!
So we kind of play stuff even if it's rubbish.
Yeah. But he doesn't... Oh, right, OK. So I won't get no kind of rating there, will I?
A rate?
A rating, no. He sounds like a knob, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Honest.
I will give you a rating, definitely.
Yeah.
If you send it in, I will give you a rating.
You get some loon bags phoning up, don't you? I mean, I do class myself as being kind of normal, you know.
Well,
But have you got a MySpace, Ian?
MySpace.com/The Real Iain Lee.
And is it really your page?
It's really my page.
Okay, that's cool. Well, then I can email you some stuff over that way, can't I?
Yeah, please do. Or you can email it to ian@lbc.co... What's the email address? ian@lbc.co.uk.
Ian, okay, right,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. All right, cheers, Joe.
Yeah, wicked.
Thank you, bye-bye. 0870 90 9097. Ross is in Rotherhithe. Hello, Ross.
Hi, Ian. How are you?
I've got to blow my nose.
Go for it, mate. Got it all out?
Most of it. There'll be some more in there in a minute.
Good stuff. Something to come back to later.
Yes, exactly.
No, I really liked the bit you did on Friday about Monkey World when you had the associate of Dr. Cronin.
I'm glad you did, because we had some idiots phone up and be a bit rude.
They upset me as they did you. I think you did it very sensitively, and it was really nice. And I'm going to go down to Monkey World, take my little son down there.
How old's your son?
He's a little bit younger than your nephew. He'll be 2 in a couple of months.
I'm keen to see what Dylan will make of it as a 2-year-old. I don't know whether he'd be terrified by it, because I mean he got a little bit scared apparently seeing a rabbit the other day.
A rabbit?
Yeah, and I suppose if you're a kid and you've never seen a rabbit like in real life,
yeah,
it would be a bit freaky, wouldn't it?
But rabbits they're the quintessential scared animal.
Well, they are, but
He's got no hope with the monkeys.
He hasn't, has he? Bless him. I've been sent a picture of him, and he's stolen a strawberry in this picture, and he's so adorable. Anyway, he calls strawberries doobies.
Oh, right.
A doobies was something completely different when I was at college. Anyway, right. So, yes, do go down there, because it's the Monkey World. Monkeyworld.co.uk, I think, is the website, or .com. And go down there. It's in Dorset. It's the best place in the world. I'm going to donate £100 as well to that Jim Cronin fund. I keep meaning to do that, and I will get around to doing it. But
that's very generous.
It's such a good place, and they do such an amazing job, and it's important that somewhere like that is kept open, I think. So, cool.
Good stuff.
Now, it says on my screen you want to talk about stripers.
Strippers. There's a P missing. He's dropped a P.
He's inserted an I and he's dropped a P.
Oh, dear me. Never mind, we can get around it. We can work.
Okay, strippers.
Yeah, a gentleman you spoke to earlier, I've forgotten his name, pardon me, but he was talking about strippers in pubs, and you said you don't see them very often. I haven't seen any for a while, but a few years ago, my friend and I we went up to King's Cross, a friend of mine from Devon, and we were going to buy some tickets for a gig at La Scala. I think Goldie was playing.
Oh, right, yeah, with the big teeth.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. And we went to buy some tickets earlier on in the day to make sure we got in. And we were dying to go to the loo, because we'd been having a few beers.
Of course, and that's fair enough.
So we didn't want to go down an alleyway, you know, we're not hooligans. So we went into a pub, we thought we'd buy a pint, you know, because you were saying a couple of weeks ago you feel uncomfortable about going in somewhere just to use the loo. So
I can't do it. I cannot do it.
Yeah, well, neither can I really. So we thought we'd patronise this place and buy a beer.
Yeah.
So we walked in and made a bit of an entrance. My friend chucked his CD player all over the floor, and all the batteries rolled out over us. So everybody turned around to look at us. And sort of the music stopped, and somebody said, "You're not from around here, are you, boys?" And it was slightly uncomfortable. So I got a couple of beers in. He went off to the loo, and he came back looking quite excited.
Yeah.
And he said, "Ross, if you go round there, you can see ladies taking their clothes off."
Fantastic. Stripping, I guess, is the technical medical term for it.
The medical stripping, exactly. And this fellow, Gary, I remember his name, he's a Tottenham fan, he was up at the bar, one of the regulars.
Yeah.
He said, "No need to get too excited, boys. If you've got 50p, you can pop round and have a look." So we pulled out all our change, and we had a few 50s in there.
Yeah.
So
how old were you, Ross? You sound like you're like a 12-year-old talking about this.
Well, I was quite young at the time. Not really. I was probably about 20, something like that.
Bless you. Okay, yes.
So, it was probably 10 years ago or so.
Yeah.
And the place called the Flying Scotsman, King's Cross. I don't know if it's still going. But we went round with a few 50p's, and one of the ladies would come round and collect the money in a plastic pint pot.
Yes. Has to be plastic, of course, yes.
Walk up on stage with a CD, put it in the player, play a couple of minutes of a song, and strip.
Classy.
It was quite classy, you know. But looking back, they weren't stripping that much, because they came on wearing virtually nothing.
Oh, okay.
And they left wearing less. And there was a really friendly, I think he was a Jamaican fella up at the front, and was helping each one down. There was 2 steps. He was helping each one down with a big smile.
Ross, this is the most detailed anecdote about stripping in a pub in King's Cross I've ever heard.
Well, it's burned into my memory.
Yeah, I bet it is. Ross, listen, I've got to go. Thank you for that.
Take care, Ian.
Good fella. 0870 90 90 973. God, blimey. It's left an imprint in that man's mind. Oh, dearie me. Oh, we've got to do... I tell you what, we'll do these letters. I've got these letters. We'll read these... we'll read one of these letters. Well, no, we'll read both of them, because it's important that you know that they're almost identical. After we've done this... Travel news. Is it Amanda?
It is.
Thank you.
Looking at a big problem.
Good evening. I just think it's a good idea to do that, Chris. If we had tea bags... by the tea-making facilities, Helen and I could have tea every hour, and you wouldn't have to walk so far. So at 5:30...
If I brought it up,
then
you two could make your own tea.
OK, well, you bring it up, and then we'll talk about it after 5:30 when we're having a cup of tea, OK? Good lad. Now, Midge.
Good evening.
Good evening. I can do an impression of you.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. I was doing it just then. Hang on, I've got to get it right. I can't... say something.
Good evening.
Yeah, don't say that. Yeah, I was wondering, Clive, what your listeners, thought about getting revenge on an ex-lover. Because I was with this girl, and I was touching her breast, but it wasn't nothing in it. There wasn't nothing in it. I was just touching her breast like a friend does. And then my girlfriend's mum came and caught me, and then my girlfriend slashed my tyres. But he's gone. He's gone. I've scared him away. Actually scared him away. Okay, so, got these letters. These letters are brilliant. I need some appropriate music for these letters. Let's see what we've got here. No, that's inappropriate. That's inappropriate music. That's inappropriate. He's coming back, Jim will fix it. God blimey. No. No. Get in there. Good, this one. This song is called Herbie's Car. I can't say the second word. Can't say the second word. There's this guy. I've got a brilliant CD, and this is what I've got to put on Burley tomorrow if I can be bothered. What's the guy's name?
Joe.
No, not you, Joe. The guy who does this music. Klaus Harmony, and he does music for pornos in like the 60s and 70s. And it's this kind of music. And this one's called Herbie's Car. I can't say the second word. And there's one song, it's called something like Fight, Naked Wrestle in the Gay Sauna. That's the name of the song. Superb, eh, Joe?
Oh, you lost me, Ian. I'm not into porn.
You're not into porn?
Oh, no, different.
How about good music?
Yeah, music's alright, but
Dig it. Okay, there's this one as well, hang on. This is a great one. This is him again, Klaus Harmony, he's brilliant. Here we go. Get ready for it, Joe. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm getting into the groove now.
You can imagine them doing it in the old days to this.
Bit fast.
This will be comedy sex.
Yeah?
Everyone getting, all going wrong. Every bloke falling over, getting egg on his face. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Oh, dear.
Ian, can you send me a copy of this?
All the callers are hanging up on me. I wonder... Yeah, I can't send you a copy of this, I'm afraid, but I wonder why everyone's calling up and then putting the phone down.
It must be the dead hour.
Yeah, it must be. Right, Joe.
Right, Ian.
Yes, I'm going to read this. Shall I read this letter out?
You go.
Okay, I do need some appropriate music. Let's, where's Got to Get You Into My Life? Because that's kind of appropriate. I've got to stop calling things music filler new, because then... There we go. Okay, here we go. Dear Mr. Lee, today is Palm Sunday, the commemoration of when Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey to prepare for offering the sacrifice of his life for mankind and suffering a slow, terrible death by having nails hammered into his hands and his feet and hanging until he slowly asphyxiated, spelt wrong, in an excruciating agony, having been scourged, a whip with pieces of bone and metal which tore the flesh, and a crown of thorns piercing through into his head. He died in the midst of slow suffocation. And you think Bill Buckley is better than him? We don't think Bill Buckley would agree with you. Yours truly, the Craig family. Letter number 1. Here comes number 2. See if you can spot the similarities. Here we go. Dear Ian, I'm very surprised that you said tonight that Bill Buckley is better than Jesus. I wonder how you've come to that conclusion. Many people have been to church today to remember how Jesus went up to give up his life in Jerusalem, arriving on a donkey. He offered his life to God and was put to death by being crucified, which is being nailed by his hands and his feet with nails, hammered through his flesh, and hanging until he died on a cross. It is a very slow, dreadful death. The victim is slowly asphyxiated, spelt incorrectly, because they cannot lift themselves up by their arms. He was scourged before that and ill-treated and forced to carry his own cross to his death. As today happens to be Palm Sunday, it is a special Sunday for Easter. I don't think Bill Buckley would think he was better than Jesus, because I doubt whether he would be prepared to be crucified for mankind and die in slow agony. Now, the thing is, that's unfair to Bill, because we don't know if Bill would be prepared to be, to bear a huge cross for mankind. We don't know, Joe, do we?
No, we don't know.
We don't know.
I was getting a bit bored there for a second.
Well, then, I can cut you off. Simple as. You should have said. So that's from the Craig family and from Joe and family. So, there we go. Well done. Well done, you. Thank you. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Oh, I shouldn't have cut him off. It's the dead hour, isn't it? We haven't got that many calls. I don't know that. He's getting on my nerves. Oh, God, look, the phones have started ringing. Oh, God. And I'm saying, oh, God. Oh, I don't get any worse than this. Betty!
Yes?
Hello, my love.
Hello, I just rang up.
Yes.
You say, I'm going to read a letter.
Yes.
And then you put bumpy music on.
Porno
so
music.
You can't hear what you're reading.
It was porno music.
Well, I hate all that bumpy stuff. But I tell you what, you know what you just read out about Jesus?
Yeah.
I bet I know who wrote that. that Christine. You know, that I told you, hasn't he? She's never even told you she hadn't got a TV when you asked her. You know the one you dumped?
Oh, yeah, 'cause
who talks all
I was going out of there for a bit and it wasn't working, so I dumped her.
That's right.
We were both upset, but...
Yeah, but she only talks about Jesus and God.
Yes.
Everybody's fed up with her.
Everybody, yeah, well, you know, she has been banned from this show, although the ban has been lifted, so if she wants to call in...
Oh, blow don't.
No, well, it's just because I maybe, you know, I want her to... She phoned up after the ban and somehow got straight through to her and was very, very rude to me.
I know she was.
And I thought that was unfair. And I was saying I was prepared to have a calm, measured discussion with her. And that offer is still open. Anyway, let's not bang on about her because she's not here.
No, but I mean, she interrupts you. She doesn't even let you get the word in.
Yes.
Everybody was fed up with her.
Everything's archie. Hey, Betty.
Yeah.
How do I put a jinx on something?
You don't put the jinx on anything.
I want to put a jinx on something.
Oh, you want to?
I want to put a jinx.
Why?
Because that would be nice. I'd like someone to say, you can't, no, don't go there because Iain Lee put a jinx on it. Oh, it's jinx that. Well, who did it, Iain Lee? I just don't know how you put a jinx. I know how to tempt fate because the show's going really well and it will be tempting fate if I said, I hope the show doesn't start going really badly and I die before 10 o'clock. That's tempting fate and that's easy and it's a fun game to play. But jinxing someone, I just don't know. Have you ever been jinxed, Betty?
Pardon?
Have you ever been jinxed?
I don't think so.
No,
I can't remember.
You'd know if you'd been jinxed.
Would I?
Oh, you'd be aware of it, definitely.
Oh, yeah, I expect I had lots of time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good you can laugh about it.
Anyway,
yes.
You know why it's quiet? Because flipping Tottenham Hotspur are over in Spain.
Is it on the telly?
Yeah, on ITV. That's why I came to bed at 7:30.
There's been so much football on recently.
You know, football used to start in May and end in August. Now we have it all year long.
May, hang on, started in May. No, football's always been over the winter.
No, it always used to start in May and end in August.
What was that, before the First World War?
Or start in August and end in May.
That's more like it. I think that's the right way round,
that's
yes.
right, and end in May.
End in May.
Now it's on
all
the year.
The year running.
And with all foreign, and they stop all our soaps.
Yeah.
I bet your mum gets annoyed.
She's not a fan of football, to be honest, no.
No, neither am I.
My mum was very annoyed because we were listening to Nick Abbott. Did you hear Nick Abbott last night, filling in for me?
Yeah.
Oh. I like him, he's good. He's on Saturday nights.
See, I'm an Arsenal fan. I used to go to Highbury as a schoolgirl with my dad, because my grandfather played for Arsenal.
Oh, yeah.
In the Royal Ordnance Factory.
Oh.
That's why it was called the Gunners, because of all the guns.
So, we were listening to Nick Abbott last night, and he was taking the mick out of where we were going last night.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, he's taking the mick out of us going to see Dr. Hook.
I remembered when I put it on that you said, oh, yes, I won't be here tomorrow. When I put it on, it was him.
Well, I'm going to have a word with Nick Abbott if I ever meet him and say, excuse me, Mr. Abbott, yes, I've stolen a lot of stuff from you, but you had no right to say that about me and my mum.
No.
None at all.
No.
So sod you, Abbott.
Yeah,
I say something like that, and I'll pretend to cry because it makes it.
I turned him off when he was talking like that.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, we listened and turned it up, and we were furious. My mother and I were furious. She was in tears. I was trying to console her, but also I was very, very late for the gig because the M25 was chock-a-block.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Now, what about this weekend?
Betty, I'm busy. I can't come round, love.
No, I mean, who wants to go away? The M25 you mustn't go on. The M4 it says you mustn't go on. There's 2 million going to be at Heathrow.
No, Chris. I just the second idea that I spoke about.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it was mentioned last week, wasn't it? But it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it now, so don't worry. I'm not going to rush into something now, but think it's a good idea.
We'll keep the number.
We'll keep the number.
Yeah.
Have you ever had
I've got your birthday put in my birthday book.
Have you ever had broadcasting equipment in your house?
No.
No. Well, June the 9th is my birthday.
I know, I'll put it down in my birthday book.
Good girl. Well, Betty, listen, I've got to go, because we've got to go to the news now.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, have a nice weekend.
Cheers, love, and you. Bye-bye.
My love to your mum.
Yes, thank you. I will do, definitely. 0870 9090 973. I don't know what Betty was asking there, but I am in tomorrow. You're not, are you, Chris?
No, I'm going away.
Because you love Jesus. Helen's producing, so that'll be good. We always do good shows then.
Can I just ask everyone who's phoned in tonight, can you phone in tomorrow night, please, at the same time exactly? Thank you.
Oh, that sounded a little bit desperate, that.
Many people don't realise.
LBC 97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
So, Clive, I was wondering, maybe you can get all your viewers, listeners,
Ian,
to call in and say, talk about, have they ever got their...
to say how you was.
Have they ever
What you doing over the weekend?
Have they ever chipped their
Are
tooth?
you doing anything good?
Have they ever chipped their tooth?
What are you up to in the weekend, Ian?
Have they ever chipped their tooth on a urinal? Because I was in a public toilet the other day.
Oh, no.
And I slipped over, and don't ask me how I did it, but I chipped my tooth on the urinal. I don't know what I was doing down that low.
What were you doing there, Ian?
So, Midge, what can I do for you?
No, I'm just going to ask you, what are you doing over the weekend? Anything good?
Well...
Are you going away?
Tomorrow I'm working. Sunday I'm working. I'm working all weekend.
All right.
Saturday I'm going to take it easy and watch a lot of episodes of Heroes and Lost and play video games and probably watch Superman Redeemed and probably watch the end of Saw 3 and probably sleep and eat and, just have a really
You've got it all
nice...
planned out, then?
Well, it's just a nice lazy day.
Do you know what I'm doing?
Bumming around? Are you just going to bum around?
Yeah?
Yeah. A friend of mine bummed across America.
Is it?
Unbelievable.
Did you enjoy it? Was it good?
He said it was hard work.
I can imagine.
He was knackered by the end of it.
Yeah.
He was knackered. But it's a good thing to do. I recommend, if you're young and you take a year off and bum around America.
Yeah, on a Harley Davidson, I think. It'd be good.
Yeah, it'd be good. I don't know this Harley Davidson, is it? Anyway, Midge.
Yeah. What I was going to say was,
Yes.
do you know what it is?
What?
Have
you? I wonder if you could ask your viewers, have they ever got revenge from a girl they went out with? I tell you why, Clive, because I was touching this girl's breast. She was just a friend, and my girlfriend's mum came in. And
have you had a friendly snog before?
No, because there's no such thing as a friendly snog that goes on for 2 minutes.
What do you mean?
No, this is anyone does not talk about this.
You know that
Midge was banging on about this a couple of weeks ago on Clive's show about a friendly snog where it was him snogging a girl, but it didn't mean anything. It was just friendly. But he had a girlfriend. Now that doesn't work.
I'm sure everybody does that.
No one does it except for perverts.
Oh,
Midge, what do you want to talk about telescopes for?
what it was. My friend, she got this telescope today.
Got who?
And
you?
on Sunday we're going to check it out because I think she's a bit of a pervert. We're going to peep through people's windows.
There we go, you see. And you wonder why I'm concerned. You're going to peep through people's windows. You can get done for that, Midge.
Eh?
There we go, and that's him turning up now.
But it might, it's nice,
So it's nice to spy on people when they don't know you're doing it, isn't it?
Have you done it before?
No, I've never. Have I done it before? Oh, well, yeah, actually, yeah, I used to have some
Good fun,
binoculars.
isn't it? I think it'd be good fun.
I used to have binoculars. I used to, yeah. It is good fun, actually. I want to get some, like wicked spying equipment would be good. I want to get, and I saw them in a toy shop, but they didn't have any for sale. Walkie-talkie watches, right? So you get 2 watches.
All right.
And then, exactly, Chris, you do that. You put it up to your, hello, can you hear me? And then the other, little walkie-talkie watches. But in fact, let me have a look on eBay. Hang on a second. Because it would be good. I've spent about £300 on eBay in the last couple of weeks. I bought a Vectrex, Midge.
Have you?
I bought a Vectrex.
Somebody gave it to you.
No, I bought the Vectrex walkie-talkie watches. Hang on. Walkie-talkie watches. 22 items.
Do you ever watch this thing called the Gadget Show?
Oh, it's got that woman with the nice eyes on, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Perry. I forgot her name. Something Perry.
I've interviewed
That's
her.
a motorbike thing.
I've interviewed her. She's Susie Perry.
Yeah, that's it. She's
She
lovely.
is lovely.
Gorgeous.
I've interviewed her.
Have you seen her name?
Look at the walkie-talkie watches. Fantastic.
How much?
I'm not telling you because I'm going to get them. Well, these are only £4.44.
Are they? But are they good for that money?
Wristwatch style with adjustable band. 22 channels. Up to 2.5 kilometres.
All right.
Oh.
That's not bad.
Oh, fantastic! Right, this is tonight's project. Is buying them off the eBay.
You know, you can get all these gadgets to spy on people. They were shown
yes.
once, I think, on keyboards and stuff like that. A bit weird, but
When's Dion? We really need Dion to come on and tell us about
yeah, definitely.
spying gadgets. They've done all right. They've done all right. These sailors in Iran, isn't it? They've come back. They've come back, and they're heroes. Okay, they're heroes. They've got really smart suits for free. You want to get a decent suit like that? You're looking at least, Midge, 450 quid, at least.
Oh, I don't think so. They look quite cheap.
Shut up, you racist. Doesn't the Iranian leader, doesn't he look sweet? Isn't he a sweet looking? And as Helen pointed out,
jacket.
As Helen pointed,
I had a feeling they might be released anyway.
Of course they're going to be released. Of course they're going to be
one
released.
of those, propaganda things.
Of course it is.
Anyway.
But Helen pointed out that his hair is like plastic. You know, on dollies, sometimes you get like sort of plastic moulded hair. His hair looks like that. I think
he's got a wig on, mate.
I think he's a sweet little fella.
Yeah, he's into that sort of thing. Yeah.
Who is that? Yeah. Right. Did you want something or what?
No, I just wanted to just say have a nice weekend and see you after, or talk to you after Easter.
Okay, it's gone. It's the Verinder impersonator.
Hey, how's it going? You know, if we got those walkie-talkie watches, I could, move near you, innit? And then we could talk all the time.
But, hang on a minute. Chris has brought up on my screen Commando Goggles Night Vision. They look fantastic. How much are they, Chris?
300 quid.
Get stuffed. Get stuffed. No, you're not going to move anywhere near me for an impersonator.
Oh,
Who's Verity Rushworth?
Dunno.
Okay.
I was thinking we could kill two birds with one stone.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, okay.
Liven up the dead hour.
Oh, yeah. How can we... it will be good to liven up the dead hour a little bit.
It's the dead hour.
Yeah.
And say goodbye to G4.
Oh, because G4 is split up.
Yeah.
No one has seen particular... We haven't had... Sorry, I'm reading the Star. We haven't had the same outpouring of grief that we had when that other band split up, The Beautiful South. Who, it turns out, they haven't split up. They're just taking a year off and they're getting back together in a year. Bloody propaganda merchants. Publicity merchants.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't even know who they are.
This could be Rotterdam or anywhere, Liverpool or Rome. I wrote this song for Jennifer, Alison, Deborah Sue, other girls' names too. I wrote this song for you, for you.
What we can do, right? We can sing Mama together. You seem good at the bass, so you can do that.
That's a good note, wasn't it? That's a good note.
Bum 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 bum
bum bum bum.
Yeah, and then we should get one other caller to sing along with me.
Kelly?
Hello.
Can you sing along with the Verinder impersonator?
If you like.
All right then, there we go. Bum 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 bum. I sink or swim. One thing is certain, we'll never get...
Hey, start again.
Okay.
Right, Ian, you do the bass. Kelly, wait for me to come in, then join in.
Okay.
All right.
Boom, 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 aye, boom, 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 aye, boom, 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 aye. Oh, I'm doing the wrong song.
Oh, all right, let's get it right. Come on, go.
Bum 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 bum
just
bum
killed a
bum
man.
bum
Put a gun into his head.
bum
Put the trigger now he's dead.
bum bum bum
Life has just begun. And now I've thrown it all away. All together now, Mama.
I've cut him off. It was too painful.
You turned me into a mentalist. I've never sung on the radio. No. I don't think I'll ever do it again.
No, nor will I ever again. Yes, Kelly, what can I do for you?
Right, this ages to get through because I've been trying to drive at the same time, obviously legally talking on the mobile phone.
Legally, of course, legally, yes. You don't want to get
keep
3
losing
points.
my signal.
Oh, well.
I think it's there's a Zippo Circus at Blackheath, and I lost it there. I'm not sure if it's them or bodies at Blackheath.
I don't get a very good signal in my flat. I only get a good signal in my bedroom. So if I'm like at one end of the flat, I have to go upstairs and get to the... Is there a way of boosting the mobile phone signal in my house?
Pass.
Okay. There must be like a way of fitting your own mini antenna or something.
Well, if you point your car unlocker thing, you know you get your electronic car key?
Yeah.
If you point that at your head, it works at longer distances.
Yeah, it doesn't work at that much longer distance. It's only like a foot or something.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I've tried that, and because your brain amplifies it. It does. It bounces off your skull or something. It's true. It's true. If you get the zapper, honestly, and you do it on your forehead, and it kind of it bounces. I don't quite understand how it works. I heard Boyd doing it once, but it's not. It only gives like an extra 2 foot or something.
Oh, that's rubbish then. So
Yeah.
that won't work for your mobile.
No, it won't work for the mobile. Well, the mobile's by my head anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, so my favourite eating establishment in Muswell Hill, which is Giraffe. I think.
love Giraffe.
Yeah, I think they've got a new chef because, and I'll tell you why. The portions are smaller, and they're not as nice.
Don't you just hate it when that happens?
I hate it. And my favourite breakfast, which is the veggie style ranch eggs tostada. Now, what it means is you've got like a big, like a sort of floury thing. I don't know what it is, like a tortilla, is it? It's like a pancake sort of tortilla thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fried eggs or scrambled, like loads of like cheese and chili beans, and it's a bit spicy. And then you've got like guacamole and tomato salad. So it's like a big sort of Mexican-style mess.
Nice.
The last two I've had have been really small and not very tasty. And I'm going to give them one more chance.
Sack them.
Do what to them?
Then sack them.
Sack them. Thank God for that. I'm going to give them one more chance, and then, I'm going to have to find somewhere else to go and get my breakfast. Because they're still charging the same amount of money. It's not cheap in there.
No.
Still charging the same amount of money, but in my humble opinion, food isn't as nice, and it looks to be a little bit... I had noodles for lunch in there today. In the old days, I would still leave some noodles because I was too full up. I ate it all, and then I wanted more.
Yeah, they need to get the Ramsey on the case, maybe.
The what, sorry?
The Ramsey. Gordo.
Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah.
I've never been to a Gordon Ramsay.
Well, they need to get him on the case with some of his effing...
Oh, they need him to come in and boot him up the backside. Yes. Now, Kelly, was there a point to this phone call?
Well, I wasn't actually where you were yesterday, but you kind of answered that because I don't get that many days where I can listen to you.
Oh,
and
I'm sorry.
It wouldn't take a lot of persuasion for me to stalk you. If you didn't say the word pro in the way that you say it, I might stalk you.
What?
But
But hang on, me saying show, does that stop you stalking me, or does that encourage... It stops you, thank God for that. Okay, good.
thank the Lord.
Yes.
But you've answered where you were. You went to see Dr. Hook.
I went to see Dennis Locario, the singer from Doctor Hook, yes, and it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Go out and buy the Doctor Hook greatest hits, because they're all fantastic.
My mum used to listen to Dr. Hook quite a lot when I was little, and it brings back really nice memories, actually.
Exactly, and it brings back similar... Because my mum, when I grew up listening to Neil Diamond and Doctor Hook, and at the time, I hated it. And as I got into my 20s, I thought, hang on a minute, actually, some of this stuff is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really appreciate music. Did your parents listen to the Friends LP collection?
The Friends?
There were
The Friends?
and Friends too. There was all sorts of country music on there.
Friends and Friends too?
Yeah. It had a little kid with a rocking horse on the front of it. And
Oh, I remember the advert for it.
Yeah.
And it was stuff like Glenn Campbell and Dolly Parton, wasn't it?
yeah, Wichita Linesman and all that.
No, they didn't listen to that. But it was literally Diamond, Hook, a bit of Garfunkel with Simon, and that was pretty much... Oh, and some Beatles. So I didn't do too badly on the...
No.
Kelly, I've got to go because it's the travel news.
Lovely.
Thank
nice
you.
talking to you.
What a nice lady. 0870 90 90 973. Do you know, I'm looking at the screen and I nearly said it's the travel news with Eamon Holmes. Thank God it isn't. It's someone who's nowhere near as fat as that puppet.
Not quite, no.
It's Amanda Redman.
Thanks, Ian. Well, let's start off with the news.
Good evening.
It's not good for you. And then there's one... Now, we're looking at the internet. Oh, Ruth... Oh, she looks like a tranny there. Doesn't she? She looks like...
on telly.
Are you sure that's not a picture from when they did my husband likes to dress up as a woman and be called Ruth.
No.
So we sent the weird, slightly camp man and Paul Ross to dress up 2 trannies for under a £5, and this is what they came up with. Chris fancies Eamon Holmes' wife.
Oh.
She does look better than that on television. Philip's a good-looking fella, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a good-looking fella. You'd like him to be like your uncle or something, Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil, I'm having a bit of a tough time with some bad guys. I'm into a bad scene. There's drugs going on. There's knives. I think someone's got a gun. Don't worry. Come and stay with me. Come and stay in my country cottage for a week. We'll get you away from those guys. He'd do that, wouldn't you? He'd do that for you, Philip
And
Schofield.
I'll do a programme about it.
And I'll do... Yeah, you've got to let me film you, though.
Yeah.
For a feature on This Morning. But I would do that if he was my Uncle Phil, because I would trust him. It's John in Croydon.
Good morning, Your Holiness.
Well done.
I'm confused. How is it possible for somebody to be simultaneously sensible enough and clever enough to be listening to your programme,
yes,
and also narrow-minded and miserable and sanctimonious enough to write those 2 letters that you got about?
They must have been written on the Sunday, because I think it was a Sunday that I did indeed make the proclaimment that Bill Buckley is bigger than Jesus.
Well, he
better.
is now, because Jesus has decomposed quite a lot in the last few years.
If indeed he existed. I'm allowed to put forward that hypothesis that maybe he didn't exist. Or, if he did exist, which is quite possible, he wasn't, in fact, the Son of God. Now, am I allowed to ask those questions under recent changes in the law regarding freedom of speech and religion?
Yes.
OK, good.
But why were those sanctimonious people listening to your show in the first place, if they're so miserable and narrow-minded?
They were, well, I wasn't going to say they were obviously waiting for Bill Buckley, which a lot of people do on a Sunday night. A lot of people email and phone in and write to complain about the Sunday night show, and you say, well, listen to something else. Oh, we're waiting for Bill Buckley. Well, OK, that's fair enough. But I'm guessing from those letters they aren't even Bill Buckley fans.
I would doubt it, yes, if
Racists.
That's how they think.
Yeah. No.
I saw Lord Winston today.
Who?
Professor Sir Dr. Robert Lord Winston.
Yes. Now I know why twins have blue eyes. Do you? I'm not telling you.
Recessive genes from both parents.
Recessive genes from both parents. Yes.
Which is probably how he got that silly moustache of his.
Well, no, I think he just didn't shave.
Ah, yes, that's the point.
Here's a question, John. How does a perm work?
Does it sort of go on the bus and then stay there for 8 hours and then get paid?
What? No, I'm not even going to ask you to explain that. Right, you know when you get your hair permed?
No.
Okay, you know when people get their hair permed? Okay, there's a thing called
that experience.
There's a thing called perming where I've got straight hair. It's of a certain length. I'd like a really sort of curly hair. I know I'm going to go and get it permed. And they put, like, rollers in your hair, and they treat it and they do stuff to it. So it's curly hair. It's curly hair. How come... I realise I'm asking completely the wrong person about this, but if anyone else knows, 0870 90 90 973. How come your hair is then curly for the rest of your life? It doesn't grow out. If I get my hair bleached, it grows out and it'll come back brown. How come the curl doesn't grow out... And when the hair that comes out of my head that hasn't been treated comes out, it's curly.
I didn't realise it didn't grow out.
It doesn't grow out. It stays curly forever. Unless you get it treated and have it straightened again, and then it looks weird.
Well, I wouldn't ever want to have my hair long enough to make it curly at all anyway.
No, it's... I think you're missing the point slightly. Let's get back to Ray Winston.
You mean Robert
Louis Stevenson.
Professor Lord Winston, Robert,
yes.
The TV baby doctor man.
Recessive genes in the parents, yes.
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 Yes, I saw him in London today.
Oh, is that the story?
Well, in the sense that I saw him, I was walking along the pavement along near Millbank in London.
Yes.
And he came out of a door from a building through a door, and I looked round and I saw him, and I thought to myself, oh, that's Lord Winston. And then I carried on where I was going, and he went off in the other direction, and that was it. So now I've got the life experience of having seen Professor Sir Robert Lord Winston.
Oh, well, okay, John, thank you for that.
Cock-a-doodle don't.
Yes. If anyone knows how perms work, I'm genuinely keen to know that. A man took the mickey out of the way I was walking today. I was on the phone. I was walking down the street. And I was maybe swaggering a bit. It was really hot. I wasn't swaggering. I was just sort of walking. Hang on. How do I walk? Hang on. I'm going to walk into shot. So don't look at me. So I was just walking like that. Is that all right?
You're bouncing too much.
Was I bouncing? All right. How do I normally walk? Hang on. It's all right. I'm just walking like that. Just walking like that.
That's better.
Is that better? Right. Well, I was walking, right, and then there was this like sort of builder guy having a fag in a doorway, and I think I may have got this wrong. He started taking the mickey out of my walk. He started going like that, bounced up and down like an idiot. And I turned round, and I looked at him, and he was staring at me. I went, "All right, mate?" And he went, "Yeah." And then I carried on. It was just a weird thing to do, wasn't it? I've had run-ins with people the last 2 days. Rick?
Hello, mate.
I'll tell you about my run-ins after this. Is that all right?
Oh, yeah.
Good, lad. What time?
Good evening.
So Rick, I went to the post office yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was going to send something recorded delivery.
Uh-huh.
I had a word with the... When I got to the counter, the woman said, if you send it the next special delivery, it's like twice the price of recorded delivery, but it'll guarantee to get there. I said, well, this should be guaranteed to get this recorded delivery. And she went, yeah, I know. I said, to be honest, the post office is a bit rubbish. I've had a load of parcels go missing. She went, oh, no, it's not the post office. It's Royal Mail.
Oh.
What was it? Anyway, so there's a big queue in the post office, okay? And the recorded delivery forms, little stickers, are at the end of the queue.
Yeah.
So the common practice is you go to get the forms, then you go back to the end of the queue. So I walked up to the thing, and the woman went, excuse me. And I didn't think she was talking to me, so I carried on. Excuse me, there's a queue. There's about 20 people, right?
Yeah. Oh.
And I turned around and went, yeah, I know, I can see it. Yeah, well, would you like to get to the back of it? I went, no, I'm going to get a form. I didn't say you. I'm very pleased with myself, Rick, because I was thinking of all these comebacks and of all these, and all of these lines, and I didn't do anything.
But you're a gentleman, aren't you?
I'm a gentleman. She didn't apologise to me, though, silly cow.
Typical woman.
Well, no. Because my next run-in was last night at the Fairfield Halls, Croydon. Yeah. And I'm there with my mum, and she's in a wheelchair, and the wheelchair people sit at the back, which is fair enough. Yeah. And you get, to be honest, it's really good, because it's not that big a hall, so you've still got a good view, and you get loads of leg room, right? You get loads of room.
Uh-huh.
So we're sitting there, and we had a camera out, because we were going to go and meet this guy, Dennis Le Corrier, after the gig, and I was going to get a picture of him with my mum. Right. And we had this camera out, before the gig started, and we're looking at some pictures of her grandson, my mum's grandson, like my little nephew, Dylan. And this old boy, really old boy, comes on. I do hope you won't be taking pictures of the concert. I went, no, we're just looking at pictures of her grandson. Yeah, you can't take pictures of the concert. I said, yeah, we're not. We're just looking at pictures of her grandson. Yeah, you mustn't take pictures of the... This went on 6 times, this exchange. You mustn't take pictures of the concert. I said, yeah, we're not. We're just looking at pictures of her grandson. Well, all I'm saying is, you mustn't take pictures of the concert. You'll be breaking copyright. I said, right, all I'm saying is, we're not. And it went on for like 6 or 7 times. And then he walked off, and we just started laughing at him. But I got me to wondering, maybe it's me that has the problem, Rick. If I've had all of these run-ins in the last few days with people...
No, it's not true, mate.
Well, maybe it's me. Maybe there's something... Maybe I've got, and I don't know if you're aware of this term, it's a Latin term, maybe I've got an arsey aura.
No, you don't want them. No, you ain't... I mean, Chris, you can say Chris has got one of them.
Chris, my producer?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
You know, and that's like no having a go at you, mate.
No.
Maybe it's rubbing off on you.
Well, Chris's arsey aura is rubbing off on me.
It might well be.
Okay.
For God's sake, if you get them walkie-talkie watches, don't give him one.
No, right, anyway, so Rick, what did you call him for?
Right, well, it's about this Eamon Holmes bloke.
Oh, yeah?
Right, because I'm a little bit worried about him that he must be skint.
Why is that?
Well, he's on everything, ain't he?
He's what?
He's on everything. He's doing... What's he on this morning?
He's on everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't you talk proper English like what I do?
Huh?
Hey, what?
Yeah.
He's on that this morning.
Yeah, that this morning then.
Right. He's on Sky News.
Yes.
Doing their morning show.
Yeah.
That's 2 jobs he's got.
Yeah.
Then he's on BBC
Oh, he does like the lottery and stuff, doesn't he?
He does a radio show on there and also...
He does not do a radio
Yes,
show.
he does. He does a Saturday morning sports show. You be careful, mate. He could be after your job.
Do you know what? LBC wouldn't sink that low. London's... what is it? London's brightest chit-chat? London's biggest chit-chat would not... I have to say it. I have to say that, Rick. I got told off.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, it's a possibility.
Yeah, London's biggest chit-chat will not invite Eamon Holmes here. Rick, thank you very much for that. I still think Real Life, Real London is better. Dennis Waterman for hire. Own trousers, £4,000. Christ on a bike plays the theme from Animal Hospital. We've seen this. It's quite funny, this. Child's Paul Simon costume. Wore once, £30. Oh, dear. Oh, sorry, I was miles away. It's the news, isn't it?
LBC 97.3.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Good evening.
That picture I wonder if that picture won't be in the Star, will it?
You're right.
It is, isn't it? That's what they've done. Hang on a minute. Is it in it? Yeah, it is. It is. It's spot on. There's a... You know the picture of all the released sailors? It's on page 7 of the Star. There's a bigger one on that page of that paper that Chris is looking at. I don't know what it is. It's some, probably. And it's all the sailors waving in their grey suits. In the case of that woman, a cardigan. And they're all sailors. Some of them are Marines, some of them are sailors. They're all tough, hard as nails. Then, just to the second... You're looking at the woman, then 2 along, there's like a 9-year-old boy in there. And do you remember a couple of years ago, when the Manchester United had a picture of Manchester United players taken on the pitch, and this guy who looked a bit like... who's the French fella? Not Claude Vincent.
Henry?
Oh, no,
Eric Cantona?
Cantona. It looked a bit like Cantona. Sort of went up in a Manchester United uniform, crouched down with them, had the picture taken, then ran off, and the picture was published. This is what this young lad's done. He's in Iran, he's got a grey suit, he's like, quick, let me run out there. Yeah, I'm one of the sailors, I'm glad to go home. Quick, let's go. He's not a real sailor.
He's probably at the debriefing in Devon now.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird, isn't he? He looks like a 9-year-old Pete Doherty before he got all mashed up on drug. Okay, 0870 9090 973. It really has been an absolute humdinger of a show. I've got to get rid of that picture of Marilyn Manson. When I get in tonight, I'm going to watch the end of that Metallica documentary. I've been watching it. It's taking me about 2 weeks to watch. Have you seen that? It's good. It's like Spinal Tap, but for real. They're just falling apart. And I'm not really a fan of their music, but I've been watching this film for 2 weeks now, and I just watch like 20-minute chunks. I'm going to go home, I'm going to finish it, and then I can delete it, and hopefully get my Sky Plus memory to above 26%, because that's worryingly low. Anyway, humdinger of a show today. What have we mentioned so far? Because, oh yes, dear listener, who's just turned on because you don't like listening between 8 and 9 because of, I don't know, family, something like that. We've mentioned G4 splitting up. We've talked... No one's told us how to put a jinx on something yet. Maybe we'll carry that on. Maybe we'll do jinxes tomorrow, because I do want to know how to put a jinx on something. We have been tempting fate. I mean, the show's been going so well. I hope we don't all blow up something. A lot of tempting fate. What else have we talked about? Me having arguments in the post office, me having a guy taking the mickey out of me for the way I walk, me getting told not to take a photograph of a concert because I'll be breaking copyright. Perms, we've mentioned. The 9/11 we've talked about briefly. We're going to do a big 9/11 special next week, so that should be good. And we talked about Princess Diana. So if you want to join in, 0870 90 90 973. It's Razor.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, mate. Yeah.
You also talked about you having trouble flushing.
Oh, yeah, my flush is very weak.
Yeah.
It doesn't flush away my faeces.
Yeah, the one thing you mentioned is you put toilet paper on top of it. Why do you do that?
Well, because I've wiped.
No, you put extra. You said.
Oh yeah, to hide it. Is the toilet paper not good?
Well, see, the way I see it is that it's going to sort of form an air bubble, and then you're trying to flush down an air bubble, which is nigh on impossible. But that's not the reason why I called.
Are you a plumber?
I'm a handyhero.com.
Oh, are you the dudes that go around on bikes?
No, it's my own small firm.
Oh, okay.
I'm much better.
So what could... Hang on a minute.
What I was going to suggest...
No, hang on a minute. You've just gotten a sneaky plug. Earn that plug, young man. What could I get you to handily heroise for me?
Well, I did actually send you an email saying that I would fit your bathroom for you, and you wouldn't have had this problem if I had done it. But, you know, what can I say?
It's falling apart. The toilet seat came off today.
Well, you're not a big bloke, are you? That's
No, I've got a very, very slender buttocks.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I've seen them.
What?
Yeah.
All right, come on then, you perverts.
Listen, well, I don't know if you're up to this, but if you can take the top of the cistern off...
No, I can't. I'll tell you why.
Well, go on.
It's built into the wall now, so it's all sealed up.
Well, you should surely have access to it somehow.
Well, yeah, but I have to break the seal. It's a hidden... Is it one of those hidden cisterns?
Yeah, okay. Well, they should have provided you with access. How would you change the ballcock if you... if it jammed?
But it's a hidden cistern.
You'd stuck. It's all tiled over and all that.
Well, it's tiled on the side, and then the top is wooden. And yes, if I were to cut the sealant, I could remove that top, definitely. But then I wouldn't be able to seal it back up.
Well, should you find yourself wanting to do it, what you could do is take the top off and adjust it so that there's more water in the cistern, because they've cut it down. It used to be 9 litres, but now it's only 6.
So they could do that.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to increase it up to 9, but you'd certainly get a bit more out.
Because they're going to be coming back soon to do a little bit more.
Ask them to do it.
So I could say, give me a bit more so I can flush my faeces away.
Yeah, and stop putting...
Because I'm having to scoop them out with the tooth mug at the moment and throw them out the window.
Where do you live?
Well, Muswell Hill, that kind of thing.
Well, I don't care.
There we go.
As long as you know... Don't
okay, so I can actually say to them that I need a little bit more flush.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's good.
They'll be able to squeeze a bit more out for you.
Okay, good lad.
And you can do the same.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Good luck, bye.
Bye-bye. Wendy's in King's Cross.
Yes, good evening to you, Ian.
Good evening to you, Wendy.
I didn't realise I was going to be live on the radio.
Oh, yes, everyone that phones up has to go on the air, I'm afraid. Chris isn't a chitty-chatty service.
Really? The other week, I was at a meeting and someone said, Wendy, she said, did I hear you on LBC radio the other evening?
Oh, right.
Just in case, Rosie, just in case she's listening. Yes, it is me, no.
Big up, Rosie. Big up yourself, Rosie. Word, respect.
Very quickly, Ian,
Yes.
very quick. I know this is nothing. I've just had a phone call from a friend in Norfolk. Now, I live in London. She was an LBC addict. She's just got a digital radio.
Oh, fantastic. Can she get LBC on the DAB?
I don't know. I can get Talk Sport. Well, obviously in London, Talk Sport on my television.
Oh yeah, well done
I don't know whether she can. I don't know whether you're on the same frequency.
We're definitely on Sky.
No, she hasn't got. She's just got one of these new digital.
Well, possibly. It depends. You can get us on some areas of the country on DAB. But I don't know about Norfolk. But all she needs to do is turn it on and flick through it, and you'll see.
Yes. Yeah. No, I just had a nephew of hers ring me through it. I said, I know what, I'll ring LBC radio and I'll ask what the frequency
Well, no, there isn't a frequency on DAB.
No?
It's all alphabetical. She just turns it on, a little screen comes up. Is it definitely a digital radio she's
I don't know. The man's just rang me. So I'll ring LBC and find out.
Should we call them up?
I don't know. I don't know his number offhand. He's down in Norfolk, I know. But I just said I'll ask what the frequency may be.
No, but but with DAB there isn't a frequency. It's all done alphabetical.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
So you turn it on, and a little screen comes up, and it says like BBC Radio 1.
On the television, on the radio.
On the DAB radio.
Yes.
If it is DAB, which I'm beginning to think it's not.
Oh, I don't know. He just said What I said? Well, I can find Talk Sport for you. I've got that frequency.
But you're doing Talk Sport on the telly.
Yes, I know, but I've got that one. But it must be the same, the radio. No, I'm saying, but I don't know the LBC one, which he's trying to find.
Whoa, hang on a minute. Why? I'm confused why you're saying Talk Sport is the same on the telly as it is on the radio.
It must be, yes, the same frequency.
But no, Wendy?
Yes?
There isn't a frequency when you watch it on telly.
I don't know, but I'm not up on these.
Well, no, I know, because you're talking absolute guff.
I know I am.
Right, so
it's just the radio one we were trying to find for the digital radio.
Yes, but there isn't a frequency for it.
Oh, I see. All these modern, yes.
Yes, modern, yes.
Yes. But can you reach Norfolk, do you think, Ian?
Not from here, my arms aren't long enough. Come on, hey!
No,
Always thinking.
Well, I mean, in this day of technology, the age we're... I just want... No, he just rang me through there very seriously.
Very serious.
I'll ring LBC and find out.
Right, you won't get us in Norfolk on FM.
No?
Not on FM, no.
No.
But...
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
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 FM,
Yes.
Or... You haven't reached Norfolk at all yet. How come, Ian, I've heard on maybe Clive Ball's programme or one of them...
Oh, yeah.
You've had a couple of people maybe at various times ringing from Norfolk. Would they be on one of these computers?
One of these what?
Would they be ringing through on a computer?
Oh, computers. Are they the ones with email?
Yes, probably, yes.
Okay,
I've been speaking live on the radio.
Right. Yes. Well, you can hear us on. You can hear LBC all around the world on a computer.
Yes.
You can hear. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to save my breath here. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on. Oh.
Man's going to sneeze. Ian's going to sneeze. No.
Years. There we go. Years. Right. So. Years. You can get us all around the world on the internet.
Yes.
Years. You can. Years. You can get us pretty much everywhere on Sky, channel 0177.
Yes.
Years. Now, you can't get us on FM in Norfolk.
No.
No. But
I want to know, is it?
I know.
I've got to bring him back within less than 10 minutes and nearly up.
Years. What you need to do, Wendy, is you need to find out if he's got a DAB radio.
Yeah, he's very up on all these technical...
And you're not, are you?
No, I'm not.
I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing at that, but I guess... No. Yes. Years. So, years. Years. So, years. So, could you phone him up and find out if he's got a DAB and then give us a call back?
Okay, right.
Years. Okay, Wendy, we'll speak to you in about 5...
Really, the people around the country probably laughing at me. That's all right.
Years. They are. Right, Wendy, I tell you what, we'll call you back after the travel, so you call him now.
Okay.
And we'll call you back in a few minutes.
Okay, Ian, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'm trying to help there. What a lovely lady. Chris, give her about 4 or 5 minutes, because I don't think she knows how to use a phone.
I think we need to give her about 3 hours.
Oh, she was delightful. 0870 90 90 973. Travel news now, here's Amanda.
Well, still big problems to the southeast of... Good evening.
I was going to say something. Oh, yes, Janice.
Hello, Ian.
Right, tomorrow, because it's like Jesus Friday, do I have to pay the congestion charge?
I don't think so, no, I don't think they have it on bank holidays.
I don't think they do either.
No.
Fantastic. I'm just going to drive through town just for the sheer hell of it. Now,
I think you're okay till Tuesday.
Now, I have Janice and Diana. Hello, Diana.
Hello.
Diana, you're in Slough.
I'm in Slough.
Whereabouts in Slough?
What, do you know Slough well?
I lived there for the first 17 years of my life.
You weren't right in the office, I presume.
No.
I'm just near the Bath Road.
Okay.
Only because I pulled my car over because I'm not on a hands-free and I wouldn't want to break the law.
Are you anywhere near the 3 Tons pub?
Just close to it, yes.
Okay. I was driving past there just yesterday, in fact.
Right.
Right. Now, Janice and Diana, you both claim to know about perms.
Well, who do you want to speak to first?
Well, Janice, you go first. Janice, what is... perm is short for something, isn't it?
Permanent wave.
Permanent wave, that's what it is. Permanent wave, it just came to me. Okay, right. Janice, hit me with the permanent wave.
Right. What do you want to know? How it's done, or?
Well, I want to know how it works.
Well,
so that it means that when my hair carries on growing, it still grows curly.
Well, in fact, I think you're wrong there because when you have a perm, I used to be a hairdresser, so I do know.
Oh right.
But to do it, you put perming lotion on your hair. You put little curlers.
Diana, if at any point you spot Janice talking nonsense, will you just jump in and tell us?
She's talking absolute sense. You're the one that was talking nonsense.
All
Thank you, Diane.
All right, girls, calm down. Are you a hairdresser too, Diana?
No, I'm not, but I'd have saved a fortune over the years had there been such a thing as a permanent wave. It grows out.
It does...
It grows out, trust me. It grows out, and you have to have it redone. You have it redone about every 3 to 4 months, Ian.
I think You're wrong. I think
I'm absolutely 100% right.
All right,
Ian.
Diana, pick up the baton and carry on.
She's absolutely right, because I have unfortunately had to have my hair permed for many years because I have dead straight hair, and as it grows out dead
Wait a minute.
straight. And it has to be done again.
You had to have your hair permed. No one has to have their hair permed. We're not living under the rule of the Taliban that insist every woman has a perm.
No, if I was, I'd be wearing a vow and a hijab. No.
Oh yes.
No,
nice bit of hijab.
I don't have to have it done. I choose to have it done because I hate my hair straight. There you are. I can't believe in the greatest scheme of all the problems in the world, I'm actually ringing you about a permanent wave, but there you go.
Well done.
So, no,
But then why is it called a permanent wave if it's temporary?
Because it's permanent in the sense that as long as it's in your hair, the length of hair that it's done on, it stays in.
Right.
But of course your hair grows out. So it will stay permanent on the bit
No.
growing out until it's grown out and cut off.
I remember it being a big thing in the 70s for men to get perms, and my dad had a
wasn't it
perm.
hideous?
Oh, ridiculous. But it was a big decision because, and I haven't seen him for years, to be honest, but last time I saw him, his hair was still curly. It wasn't a tight perm in the same, it wasn't like it had just been permed, but it was still curlier than before he got it permed.
I'm amazed by that.
You think, you were about to say, you think I'm lying.
No, would I say such a thing?
Yes.
No, distorting the truth a little. No,
Yes.
the thing is, I definitely can assure you that if I don't have a perm put into my hair, it grows out dead straight, and it continues to grow out straight until I have that permed again.
Janice, what is in the perming lotion?
I can't tell you the exact ingredient.
Okay, it's top secret. It's like a Coca-Cola, is it? It's top secret.
Possibly, yeah.
Yes.
But, your hair grows about half an inch a month, so, I say, a perm does last between 3 and 4 months.
I'm getting a bit shaggy at the moment, and it's decision time again. Now, do I go and get it cut nice and short, or do I go for a permanent wave? What do you think, Diana? What are you
I
laughing
don't know
for?
what you look like, so I can hardly
Handsome.
suggest.
I look bloody handsome.
Well, then, if you look bloody handsome, don't change anything.
Janice, what do you reckon?
I think you should stay as lovely as you are, Ian.
Oh, there we go. Ladies, thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. What lovely, lovely, but wrong. They are wrong. Helen sort of screwed her face up throughout the whole thing. It's all nonsense. Permanent waves. Perms stay there forever. Dion, prams?
Prams, yeah.
Prams.
I have bought one before.
What's pram short for? I love this word.
Perambulator.
Perambulator. I was saying that to someone the other day who didn't know. It's such a good word. Is it perambulator or perambulator?
Perambulator.
Perambulator. I love it. I love it.
It's a Victorian word.
All right. Okay? Here's one for you. What's piano short for? Oh, yes. Piano short for something.
Pianoforte.
He's good. Okay, he's good. All right. What's cello short for? Think hard. This is the third and final question. What is cello short for?
Cello. Cellosism.
Cellosism?
Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue here.
It's violoncello.
Oh, violoncello.
Yeah, violoncello.
Oh, right.
So, and who says this programme's a load of old rubbish? Well, a lot of people do.
Not a load of rubbish, it's educational.
There we go, it's educational. It's not just rubbish. It's Adrian
No,
Allen's
it's
next door, looking very well.
And
All
don't
right,
buy
fella.
them silly
Good lad.
watches from Maplin's.
The walkie-talkie watches?
Yeah,
Why not, mate?
they're crap.
Oh, blimey. Well, I'm not going to get it from Maplin's. This one was in a toy shop, so it's probably a little bit better.
There's a good shop on
Park Lane, the spy shop.
Tottenham Court Road.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's where a lot of fast people use.
For anyone who doesn't know, anyone new to the show, Dion is genuinely a spy. Spy is a slightly pop term, but it is what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
For MI6.
Yeah, I was hoping to go away yesterday, but I couldn't go.
You're going to go to Iran?
I was going to.
It must be
but they released them.
must be a real bummer when those guys got released because you couldn't.
Yeah, it was. I was looking forward to going.
You're all set up, ready to go. Dion, when was the last time you killed a man?
90s.
In the 90s, okay.
Can you ask Dion if he's got night vision goggles?
Oh, Dion, Chris wants to know, have you got night vision goggles? It's giving it the same amount of
We
thought.
pick them up at
At the base?
Yeah.
So you don't have to buy your own spy equipment, they give it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you got
certain stuff you like to buy yourself?
guns? When you fed that man in China LSD,
Yeah.
was it your own LSD?
That bought off someone in China.
You bought it off, it was Chinese LSD. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Helen?
Can I stay on a question?
I'm sure you can. Away you go.
Dion, have you ever needed to get a perm whilst in your spying duties?
A perm?
A perm?
As a disguise?
No, I always have short hair.
Okay, so we don't know whether the perm grows out or indeed is permanent. That's a shame. Now, Dion, what can we do for you the first day of summer?
I'm getting cleaners into spring clean.
You're getting cleaners into spring clean?
Yep.
Lovely.
Because I've been away a bit.
Right.
So I'll have
Yes.
all that done.
Okie dokie. Well, Dion, nice talking to you.
And you, Ian.
Good lad, take care.
Oh, how'd your concert go last night?
It was brilliant. When
Who was
you're
it
in
you went
love,
to see?
Dr. Hook, Dennis Le Corrier from Dr. Hook. When you're in love, I'm going to try. He's going to come in one day and do some more songs.
I know
for us.
it.
He's good. He's good. Sylvia's mother says Sylvia's busy, too busy to come to the phone.
Oh, lovely songs.
Lovely, lovely songs. Lovely songs. Dion, thank you for that, mate.
See you, mate.
Good lad. Bye bye. Let's go to Kevin. Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Ian.
Yes, Kevin.
Yes, funny enough, I usually ring up Clyde, but I happen to be sitting here watching paint dry.
Right.
Because I painted one wall, naturally. And I heard you had some old T-shirts you was getting rid of. Well, you was thinking of getting rid of. So the fact was, I had to take an old whistle and flute back to the shop. And at 1:45 last night, the strangest thing happened. Hello?
The strangest thing happened. What? You went back in time and had sex with an alien? Because that's
The radio went on to Radio Gaga, and as I went to switch it back to LBC, there was a whoosh down the chimney, and a pigeon come flying out.
Oh, right.
A whacking great ball of soot come behind it.
No one says soot anymore.
Literally standing there.
Yes.
Looking, well, you can imagine what I look like. That's why I had to paint the wall.
Right.
And like I say, I happened just to tune in at this moment in war an hour or so ago.
Yes.
And I heard Midge, because, naturally, he knows all about platonic relationships.
God,
and
I
you're,
want to die. I want to die.
And you get secret agents.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kevin, I want to die. Yeah, carry on.
Well, the fact is,
Yes.
like I say, even though it's very nice to watch paint dry on the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know whether you've got I Love Jesus T-shirts.
I haven't got any I Love Jesus. The only T-shirts we got are probably very small, actually, and there's something... they're to do with this show, and I can't remember what they say, because someone made them up for us ages ago.
Life will London thing.
I've been bumming all around London, and now I'm sore. No, it's nothing like that.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Not on the tile.
Yeah. Well, Kevin, may I suggest you keep phoning Clive Bull?
Well, I'll probably ring him up later, but then again...
Poor old Clive.
In fact, the thing is, I shouldn't say this, but he gets a lot of weirdos ringing up.
Clive Bull?
I try to avoid them like the plague.
He does get one or two weirdos. A lot of them from Dagenham.
I mean, it's the first day of summer.
Yeah.
And the summertime, you get all the,
Yes. Oh, dear. Poor Clive, on at 10 o'clock. Is that what he has to put up with? 0870 90 90 973.
LBC 97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
Yes, Andrew.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening, Andrew.
How you doing?
I'm good, actually. I'm very good. It's It's the first day of summer, and it's virtually the weekend now. Tomorrow's a great Friday. I go and watch Lost. I talk about it for an hour. I come here. We've got Helen producing tomorrow, so it's guaranteed to be a good show.
Well, no, Chris.
Now, get this right. Do you know where Chris is going tomorrow?
Oh, don't. Go on.
He's going on Concorde.
What? They don't fly no more.
Exactly. It'll be on the ground. This is absolutely true. What a muppet. And this is what tomorrow's show's going to be.
Well, they're going to have people running past with big bushes far.
Yeah, the birds on sticks.
Yeah.
He's going on Concorde, which is, I've never been on, but I've seen footage of it, is tiny. And Chris, what exactly are you doing on Concorde tomorrow?
Just having a look around.
He's just having a look around. And how much have you paid for this?
£12.50.
£12.50 to look around an aeroplane.
Is this your new flying lesson? You're going to try and fly Concorde?
No.
Idiot. What ridiculous... What? I wouldn't want to go on Concorde if it was flying, because it's so cramped in there and so expensive. He's going to go in there, just have a look round.
Never mind.
Pervert.
Yeah.
Anyway, Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First off,
Well, second off, because we've done one thing already.
All right, second off, sorry.
Second off.
Did you like the funny classified ads?
Oh, did you send that in?
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
There's more to that. You go further on than that. There's more of them. There's news stories and things
Do you know, I think was this the Framley Express?
Family Examiner.
What did you just do then?
What?
I think I've heard of that before. It's a bit like The Onion, isn't it? But a local paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen it before.
Right.
Yeah. You're not being very talkative tonight, Andrew. What's wrong? Is there someone there with a gun?
No, there is not. That's what he said to me. That's what he said to me.
If your life is in danger, Andrew, cough twice. Okay. Is that one cough or two?
Yeah.
Right. I can't help you, mate. Anyway, I'm doing a radio show. So you're on your own.
Oh, gone now.
Hey, did you watch Crime Watch this week?
No.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. And there's a brilliant bit where they do a little recap of, like, old crimes they've mentioned and what's happened. And so Fiona Bruce goes, and finally, and I'm making this name up, I'm sure this guy isn't a criminal, and finally, we'll say Agent Chris, even though I can't remember the dude's name. And finally, you may remember we featured this guy a few weeks ago. Agent Chris was wanted for armed robbery and being a bit of a nonce. Well, he was caught, he's banged up, and he's serving 30 years. Rav! And it cuts to Rav, and Rav goes, yeah, funny you should mention that. I remember the Agent Chris case. I was there when he got nicked. I dragged him out of bed and arrested him. Now, on the CC... Well, fantastic!
I'm going to sue you for that.
Well, you can't... Oh, well, you can sue me, actually. You can sue me for that. You should do. You should do, and I'll split it with you 50-50.
All right.
Hang on. Yeah, all right, go on. Sounds fair. Right, Andrew.
Yes.
What do you want?
All right. I've got a TV theme.
Go on, then.
It's a query for it.
Oh, hang on. Is it this one? Okay. Is it this one? Here we come.
No.
Is it this one? Oh.
No.
Is it this one?
No.
Oh. I can't really help you then. No. Oh, is it this one? Is it that one?
No, but I...
Is it this one?
Happy days. No.
Happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday. Happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, the weekend comes.
No.
Is it this one? Is it that?
No.
Is it, this one?
No.
Is it this one?
No.
This one?
Deputy Mate Big No.
Is it this one? Is it that one?
No.
Is it this one?
No.
Is it this one?
No.
Which one is it then?
No, I want you to... I'm going to play something to you, and I want you to try...
Oh, well, if you'd have said that in the start, I wouldn't have wasted 5 minutes dicking around playing music. If you'd have said, I want to play you a bit of a theme tune, then we could have done that, and I wouldn't have had to do all that.
I said to Chris, I said, I've got to see... I want Ian to...
But you
theme for it.
didn't say it to me.
Sorry, mate.
That's right, no worries. Carry on.
Ready?
Yes, sir. What have I got to do?
Identify it.
French Fields.
No.
The sequel to Fresh Fields.
No. Do you want it again?
Is it A Route into Europe?
No.
The Dame Edna Everage Experience.
Think, 70s, 80s. Kids' TV.
In the 80s?
70s, 80s. Children's TV theme.
I don't know.
Do you want to listen to it again?
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Serious?
I wasn't listening now, actually. I had your fader down.
Oh, fair enough. I thought it was the fountain of all knowledge of TV themes.
Well, well, not on... No. Only on ones I know, you see. That's the...
Fair enough.
Well, hang on. Let's ask Dwayne Pipe.
Yeah?
Do you know what that music was?
No.
Play it again, Andrew, to Dwayne Pipe.
Oh, here we go.
Dwayne Pipe. I've got an email here. Ian, why are you questioning the existence of Jesus on the day before Good Friday? He means Maundy Thursday. Please have some respect for those who have a faith you may not share. Happy Easter to you. I have plenty of respect, Mark. Please respect those who may not have a faith that you don't share. Do you know what I mean? It's turn the other cheek, you muppet. Anyway, right, I don't know what it is, Andrew.
It's Michael Benteen's Potty Time.
Oh, I used to hate that programme.
Oh, I love that.
It used to scare the hell out of me, because it was like this tiny world and there'd be explosions and weird... No, it's wrong.
The sound went...
Oh, it was terrifying. Well, thanks. Thanks for that, Andrew. Happy Easter to you. What am I... smug Christian, really. I'm not saying that to be rude to Christians, because most of them are very, very nice people. Then you get smug ones like Mark, try and ram it down your throat, you know. Respect me, Mark, for not believing in stuff, and respect me for having the intelligence to question something, and not just accepting it blindly, like it would appear that you're doing. Dwayne!
Yeah?
You don't want to get involved in a theological debate, do you?
No.
You want to talk about skateboarding and a PlayStation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
This girl today asked me out, and her name is Teresa Green.
Oh, right. Teresa Green, yeah?
Yeah.
You're good.
And I don't know what to say, because she's got the most prettiest face in the world, yeah, but the most fattest body in the world.
It's a dilemma that you may come across in life. I would suggest that size, in this context, doesn't matter. Is she a nice person?
Yeah.
Well, then that's the most important thing.
Okay, one more thing.
Yeah. He's good. He is good, right? He's like, well, how old is he? 12 or something, if that? These are the early days of his phone pranking career. He'll be doing this job in 15 years' time. I guarantee it. That's how I started out, man, but I didn't start out as early as that. He's going to be a genius. It's the new Chris Evans, when Chris Evans was good. Susanna.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Susanna.
I'm a first-time caller.
Have you heard the song, Oh, Susanna, by Dave Davis, the lead guitarist from the Kinks?
I don't know.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Have you heard the song Suzanne by Grumpy Leonard Cohen?
No.
It's powerful. Powerful. And I don't know any other songs with Suzanne or Susanna in it, so that's...
Yeah, well,
yes.
Ian?
Yes.
Have you heard that G4 is splitting up?
Yeah, we were going to do a whole show about it, but no one bothered to call in.
Oh, because my sister wanted to talk about it, so she said we were going to phone in and talk about it.
Okay, well, what does your sister want to say? Was your sister there?
Yes, she's in the other room.
Okay, well, what does she want to say about it?
I don't know, I think she might be a bit shocked about it.
Is she upset?
I don't know.
They were rubbish, though, weren't they? Fat posh blokes singing rock songs in opera style.
I am. Yeah. My sister's here now.
Yes. Well, can I have a word with your sister?
Okay, here she is. Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Gemma.
Gemma, G4 were rubbish.
Well, not compared to that person they were against.
Excuse me?
They weren't rubbish compared to this man called Steve, who's rubbish.
The man called Feet?
Steve.
Oh, Steve Brookstein?
Yeah.
He was rubbish as well. They were all rubbish.
Yeah.
They're not as good as Will Young, are they?
I don't really like him. He's plain.
He is plain. How about Gareth Gates?
He's okay.
How about Mika?
I love Mika.
Mika. Got to chant Mika with me? Mika. 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 I'd finished chanting and you carried on. You look silly, I win. Thanks very much for that.
Ian?
Oh, yes?
Jinx? You know G-Man?
G-Man, yes.
What does he look like?
He's really ugly and smelly.
Oh, because he sounds really nice on the phone and I sort of fancy him.
I think he's got fleas.
Oh, okay.
But thanks very much. Gotta go. Oh, we just had a spontaneous Mika chant. I feel young again. It's the travel news now with Amanda.
Well, we've still got problems in the Docklands area. Good evening.
Evening. Right, okay, it's the last day of the How Low. It says Plamsa here, but I think it means Plasma TV Week today on LBC 97.3. Can we queue up Nigel ready for the disclaimer? Although we do have something very tomorrow is it's not a Good Friday, it's a Grand Friday. Yeah, because I'm giving away a grand. Get it? A Grand Friday, £1,000, yeah, on the phone funnel.
Yeah?
Yeah. Anyway, that's not what we're doing now. He sounds really weird in that trailer, doesn't he? Anyway, sorry, this is more important right now. It's the last day of How Low Plasma TV Week today on LBC 97.3, although we do have something very special for you over the Easter weekend. Up for auction again today is an amazing Samsung 42-inch high-def plasma TV. Remember, in How Low, it's not the highest bid that wins, it's the lowest unique bid. The auction closes at 11:30pm tonight. To bid, text the letters LBC, which stands for London's Biggest Chitty Chat, followed by your bid in pence to 888 to I've got the number. I was getting nervous there. Calm down. LBC, followed by your bid in pence. This is the number. Got to get it right for legal reasons. 88821. Hit it.
Bidders must be over 16.
Over 16.
Bids cost £1.50. Standard network rate applies and do have a limited number of bids.
Limited number.
See lbc.co.uk for full terms and conditions.
Thank you, Nigel. Ian.
Good evening.
Good evening, Ian.
Hello. Ian, I think I know what might be wrong with your toilet.
Oh, yes, it's not flushing my faeces.
Yes, well, what I think it might be, in the cistern there's a siphon pump.
Right.
You with me so far?
Sort of, yes.
Yeah, well, in the siphon pump there's a membrane which gives you the suction, which will flush the toilet away.
Insane in the membrane, yes.
Insane in the membrane, yeah, but I think you might have a split in your membrane.
Oh, really?
But it's easy to fix, though. It's really cheap. You could go and cut yourself another piece of plastic.
But it involves taking the top of the toilet off.
Yeah, that's right.
Which
you've got to tie the ballcock up.
Oh, God. Well, they're coming round soon, so I can just get them to do it, can't I?
Yeah, it'll be easy.
All right, fine.
Don't let them charge you any more than 15 quid.
All right, thank you for that, Ian.
Ian, almost another thing.
Yes, almost another thing.
Almost another thing. On the way out of Slough, as you get to the M4...
Yeah.
On the left of the lay-by, and there's some bins with targets on them.
Oh, yeah, I drove past them yesterday, yes.
That's fantastic. But I had a go last week, and I had a McFlurry.
Oh, right.
And I launched it, and I forgot to open the window.
Oh, you did not?
I did.
You're making that up?
I swear on my life I'm not.
So you threw a McFlurry from inside your vehicle, you threw it at the window, and the window was shut?
Exactly.
You muppet.
I know, tell me about it. Do you want a quick pop trivia?
I can't get rid of this fella, can I?
You can.
Anyway, the bins he's talking about, there's a lay-by just as you come off the M4 at Slough. And it's these big bins, and they've got like a sort of tilted roof and a target to make litter throwing fun. And it is fun. I've used those bins. They are fun.
Was you stationary, though?
Yes, I pulled over. I pulled off.
Yeah, that's normally best to do that.
Yes.
But, yeah, Ian, see if you can guess this tune. You ready?
Oh, go on.
Here it comes. Oh, hang on. It's coming.
Jesus. Oh, my nose.
Here it is. Can you hear it?
Just.
Hey?
Just, if you shut up.
Okay.
Was that it?
No. I'll turn it off because you, here we go.
Oh, it's love! I have been through hell. Can you tell me? I've never been here before.
Ian.
Yeah?
Have you seen the Love Story film?
I have seen the Love Story. I've got it on DVD because I've spoken to the producers. It's not out on DVD, and it's being shown at the Prince Charles Theatre
on the 26th of April
with a question and answer.
Afterwards, with the director.
I'm hosting the question and answer.
Oh, really?
So I'm nipping off straight after the show here. Driving to the... is it the Prince Charles?
That's it, Prince Charles Theatre.
The Prince Charles Cinema off Leicester Square, and I'm driving straight there and hoping to hopefully catch the end of the film, and then I'm going to host the question and answer session.
Oh, well, yeah, I bought some tickets the other day.
Fantastic. I'm not going to get to see it on the big screen, but I say I've got it on DVD, so I'll watch it again. It's fantastic, isn't it?
I can't wait.
Oh, well, Ian, if I make it there, come up and say hello.
I will do. Thanks a lot, man.
All right, cheers, mate. See you later. I'll bring in the details of that tomorrow, because April the 26th, I think it is, the Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, Prince Charles Cinema of Soho. They're showing a documentary about Love, one of the greatest, lost rock bands of all time. And then there's a question and answer afterwards. And I'm hosting it, hopefully. Doing it as a favour, just because I love the band so much. Just doing it as a favour. You can come along if you want, Chris. It means literally nipping out of here as soon as the show is done.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Is it going to be interesting?
Well, you get to the end of a brilliant documentary about one of my favourite bands, and then you get to watch me holding a microphone, taking questions.
Excellent. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go on, what?
Oh, no, at the night.
Oh, yeah, of course you can. Yeah, of course you can, as long as you're not rude. Frank. Hello, Frank.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Frank.
You were asking earlier on about how to put jinx on somebody.
Oh, yes.
Well, according to the search on the World Wide Web,
yes,
the Indians used to nick a person's favourite goat.
What?
And by nicking their favourite goat, it would put a jinx on somebody.
Is that all you have to do?
Well, apparently so, but in this day and age, apparently you have to nick someone's lucky charm. So if you find someone's got a lucky charm...
No one has lucky charms anymore.
Well, lucky charm, your rabbit's foot or something like that.
Yeah, you say that, but no one has rabbit's feet anymore. They used to be big in the olden days, the 70s, but no one has a rabbit's foot anymore.
Well, apparently you just got to nick their lucky charms, so maybe, like, you know, nick a ring or a favourite picture or something like that.
Chris?
Yes.
What's your lucky charm? Or what's your favourite goat called, out of the three of them?
What?
The three goats you've got, what's your favourite?
Frederick.
Okay.
There you go, Nicky's...
What's his name? What?
That's it, Nicky's goat.
Okay, I'll lick his goat.
And then you should be able to put a jinx on him.
Okay, thanks for that, Frank. He's a weirdo, isn't he? Flippin' heck. Oh, Helen's got binoculars stolen from a theatre. Are they stolen from a theatre?
No, night vision.
No, they're not really.
No.
Oh.
But I can see your face.
I can see your face.
Oh, yeah, I know, but it's bigger. Have a look at that.
All right, wicked.
Turn it round the other way round so I look tiny, because that's always fun. Make me look small.
Oh, that's really weird. Oh! Don't do that.
Make me look small. Turn it round, make me look small.
God, that's crazy.
I'm tiny now, aren't I?
Yeah. I can't even see you.
Oh. Well, then you're not looking at me. What? How come you've got binoculars with you, Helen? Because that's cool.
Spy on the neighbours.
Fantastic. Susan?
Hello?
Did your cat throw up on your ear?
No, basically, first of all, I'm a massive fan, so I'm wondering, are you actually doing the whole Steve Allen thing in small places like town halls and stuff?
No,
I'd love to come and see you.
No, I'm not. This thing I'm doing is...
From town hall... Well, no, from TV to town hall, you've not done that.
I'm not doing that, no.
Okay, well, you're not selling tickets...
No.
And talking about all the time, like Steve Allen does, about how many tickets have...
no, I'm not doing that. Susan,
Okay.
I'll come to you after this. What?
Order, please. Good evening.
OK, Susan, time really is of the essence now.
Ian, I know. First of all, do I sound like a man? Do I sound like a man?
You sound like a very,
No,
very...
no, I'm a beautiful woman. I'm a
Lady.
beautiful woman. You must know me. Okay, listen, what happened was, okay, my cat was outside the front door, eyeballing the cat opposite.
Right.
Okay, my cat's only about, like, a year old.
Okay.
And the cat opposite, they were looking at each other, didn't like each other, this was going on. And I was a bit tense, because I know my cat's about 3 foot tall, and he's fierce.
3 foot tall?
No. You know when those big cats, like, massive thing goes, like that, okay.
We really haven't got time for this.
What's going on, okay? Basically, my cat's very shy.
Right, OK.
I closed the door, he was outside,
Yes.
fair enough, okay?
OK, I
And,
don't want your life. I don't want your life story. I don't want your biography. What's your problem now, dear?
Okay, no,
Gary
no,
Jacobs.
what happened was, he was looking at the cat outside.
Yes,
Next thing
I know.
to say, I hear this voice coming from the cat. It's like...
A voice coming from the cat.
No, in this sort of...
Philip, I'll try and fit you in, but I can't promise anything.
Don't worry,
I'm interested in this cat.
All right, I'm...
No, the cat's being sick, right?
Right.
Oh, no.
Right, we ain't got time for this, yes?
Barry, the cat's being...
No, it's Philip.
The cat's being sick all over the carpet. Basically, what happens is...
Yes, get to the point.
Has bitten off the ear of the cat opposite.
no.
He's thrown the ear up on my carpet.
no.
A bit of saliva, a bit of phlegm, a bit of foam.
dear.
It comes out. He basically went across. He said, "What are you dossing at?" And the other cat just didn't stand it. He bit the other cat's ear off.
I've cut. She's hideous.
It's good, isn't it?
That's the most hideous story I've ever heard. We're all retching here ever so slightly. Philip, I've got 20 seconds.
Oh, well, all I was going to say, and maybe I'll phone it in another night, I found a copy of Gotta Get You Into My Life, sung by a very strange person.
Can I guess?
Well, I'll play a bit. Have I got time?
You've got 5 seconds.
I was alone, I took a ride, I didn't know what I would find there.
Who's that?
Well, it sounds like Frankie Valli, which makes me think, is it Joe Pesci?
Yes!
Fantastic. Philip, I've got to go. I will hunt that down. Good lad. Right. Oh, blimey, I'm late. It's Liz. You had no right to say that about me and my mum.
No.
None at all.
No.
So sod you! Albert, Chris's arsey aura is rubbing off on me. It is a very slow, dreadful death. It's 2 settees.
Oh.
It's 2 settees.
And a lamp.
And a lamp. And at the moment, 2 aliens in a massive picture of James O'Brien. But I think that's just down to vandalism of the actual stage design.
And a big gorilla.
The victim is slowly asphyxiated, spelt incorrectly.
I forgot your name. I'm so excited. I didn't think you'll answer me. Your show is okay.
He was scourged. before that, and ill-treated. You got a T-shirt. You got to pull a burning bit of cloth over your face. Jeez, you're gonna lose your good looks.
I've done that.
No. Yes. So, yes. So, yes. So, I don't want anyone saying poo and arse on my show tonight, alright? Seriously, I don't want to have to use this dump button, but I'm prepared to.
Poo and arse.
It must be the dead hour.
Mama just killed a man. Boom, 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 boom. Put a gun against his head. Boom, boom. Pull my trigger, now he's dead. Boom, boom.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Let him go, let him go. That was brilliant, Helen. Thank you for that. Clyde Bull's up next. I'm in tomorrow at 7. Yes, thank you.